Welcome to Dolly Talk. How is everybody doing today? We've got a fun one. Yes. And of course, my headphones are all messed up and the audio is really loud, but I will work with that. Um, let's see. Dreambird, how are you? Jesus H. Christ. God damn it. Can you hear me now? I was actually really proud of the opening I was giving. Junior, it's okay. Jesus H. Christ. I'm sure that won't be clipped at all. Okay, guys. Hi. Hi, Christine. Well, I did say hi to everybody, so I'm not going to do that again. No, I was definitely muted, Louise. No, that was all me. Oh God, where the hell was I? Yes, we're doing the trial of Christopher Keller. It is actually a really good one. A aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. You need to say hi to all of us again. All right. Dreambird is here. Paul. Hey, Paul. Bye, Franz. How you doing? Erica. Yes, they shot me in the ass. Was it the starfish or the cheek? No, it was the cheek. It went into his ass and then out his thigh. So just one shot he got, but he survived. And it is pretty funny. I mean, he seems a little embarrassed by it. But Sweet Tooth Fairy's here. So we are going to start right now. I don't think it hit the prostate, Mavka. How are you? Jesus. Yes, Guy. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, the jury is deliberating right now. Closing was this morning. Jury's been out for almost 4 hours. No, probably about 3 hours. I went into it thinking it was pretty clear one way, and near the end, I kind of switched my view. Christine, how are you? This is a trial out of Texas for Christopher Keller. So we are about to start opening statements. It's kind of nice to also just have like a non-murder trial. I was also going to really almost ran a case out of Judge West's court. But that one was a real downer that involved kids, and I tend to not like those cases. Plus, there was a mistrial today, so. All right, I am not muted, and we shall start.
All right, at this time, I'm going to ask the state of Texas to present the indictment, and the defendant shall rise. Please, thank you.
Oh. And yes, this is the defendant on the left, and we also have a prosecutee on the right. And if you guys will notice the defense lawyer here, This handsome man was Stefan Angel's attorney in the last trial I did. So he's back this week for another trial.
In the name and by the authority of the state of Texas, the grand jurors for the county of Jefferson, state aforesaid, duly organized as such at the July term AD 2023 of the 252nd District Court, Jefferson County. In said court and state, upon oath in said court, present that Christopher Keller, aka Christopher Michael Keller, hereafter styled the defendant, on or about the 3rd day of October 2023, and anterior to the resentment of this indictment, and the county of Jefferson and state of Texas, did then and there intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly cause bodily injury to Joseph Williams by shooting Joseph Williams with a firearm, and the defendant did then and there use or exhibit a deadly weapon, to wit, a firearm, during the commission of said assault.
Christopher Keller, as defendant in this case, how do you plead to the indictment as just read by the prosecution? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Not guilty will be entered into the record on your behalf. Oh, at this time, opening statements can be made. The state may go first.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, Micah.
This is just kind of a time for me and the defense to tell you what we think that you're going to hear during this trial. Now, I'm going to keep this pretty short. You're going to hear from several different people. You're going to hear from officers who responded to the scene. You're going to hear from an ID tech who collected all of the evidence and took all the pictures. And you're going to hear all of their evidence, but they're not really going to be able to tell you exactly what happened because they weren't there. For several people that were there was Shyla Guidry, there was Kiara Guidry, there was Joseph Williams, the victim, and then there was Kayla Garlington. I'm going to let you know that 3 out of the 4 of these people that were there, who I'm going to make come testify, are not cooperative with me. They don't want to prosecute. You're going to hear that they wanted to prosecute when the case first started, after Joseph got shot. That they were, but they're not now. I'm not going to tell you why
Always a
they're
good
not
start.
cooperative when they take the stand. They're all here, and they're all going to testify. Now, Shyla Guidry is the mother of Kiara Guidry and Joseph Williams. She was also there. She is cooperative with me. She does want to prosecute this case. She's mad that her son got shot. She's mad that her grandchildren were around when this man was shooting up this apartment complex. I suspect you're going to hear from Shyla that Christopher and Joseph got in an argument because Christopher got in her face. You're going to hear that Kayla drives up and she tries to get Christopher to get in the car, but Christopher won't go. What does Christopher do during this argument? He takes out a pistol and he starts shooting. I anticipate that you're going to hear that he's not a straight shot, that he was just kind of shooting everywhere. And that when Joseph was running, he got shot in the bottom. And it went out through his thigh.
And I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but this prosecutor seems to enjoy the fact that she gets to say he was shot in the butt quite a bit. She seemed to have fun with it.
You'll see all of the evidence that these officers collected. And after you see that, I suspect that you will see that the evidence matches what Shyla's going to say, what Kiara and Joseph are going to say unwillingly, what Kayla will say unwillingly too. And I believe after you hear all of this evidence, that you'll believe beyond a reasonable doubt that Christopher Keller did in fact shoot Joseph Williams in the butt with a firearm. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Burbank, do you want to make an opening statement at this time?
At this time, I
Hey,
reserve
David.
my right for a case in chief.
You can defer till later. Go ahead. Okay, call your next.
And Micah, cool, I missed this part. Typical family squabble. Yes, I did not realize how much of a family unit they kind of were. Like dating this guy's sister for years, on again, off again, fighting. It's an interesting dynamic. At what point does she bend over to show us where exactly he was shot? Well,
I understand you were wounded. Where were you hit?
In the buttocks, sir.
Oh, that must be a sight. I'd kind of like to see that.
yes, I got a lot of those clips together.
Your first witness, please. Thank you.
State what was Rosendo Lopez.
Come forward, please, sir.
Oh, yes, Kay did help. Yeah, I'd asked a few people.
And raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony that you are about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Please have a seat. Thank you.
I'd ask a few people for help. Kay was definitely one of them. Oh, thank you.
All right, Officer Lopez, could you introduce yourself to the jury, please?
Cindy Lopez. I currently work for Beaumont PD right now, but I previously worked for Port Arthur for the last 4 years. And then before that, with Beaumont PD for 15 years, 8 months, and then Jefferson County Sheriff's Department 2 years prior to that. So total like 23 years with law enforcement.
But you're currently working with Beaumont Police.
Currently working with Beaumont.
October of 2023, you would have been working for Port Arthur Police Department?
Yes.
And were you a certified peace officer?
Yes.
On October 3rd, where were you dispatched to?
Dispatched to the Trace. I can't remember the address specific. Keller, but
Yes.
And he's got to look at his notes.
4180 Highway, 365 in Trace.
Is that in Port Arthur, Texas?
Right, Texas.
Why were you dispatched out there?
This is the officers who are in dispatch out there. There's a shooting, victim of a shooting. We're dispatched out there. My partner, Officer Square, and I were sent there to assist ID with processing the scene. But when we got there, we were redirected to St. Elizabeth's Hospital here in Beaumont, 2830 Culver, to photograph the victim's injuries and speak to the victim.
So you didn't process any of the scene at Avery Trace?
No.
The first thing you did was go to St. Elizabeth's and Beaumont.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you meet the victim there?
Yes, ma'am.
Who was the victim?
Joseph Williams.
Okay. Were you able to identify him?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How were you able to do that?
Since we got there, we made contact with the medical center, part of the medical personnel, who directed us to the room where Joseph Williams was getting prepped for surgery action. So we made contact with him personally in the nursing room.
What was he like when you got there?
He was laying on the gurney. He had sustained a gunshot wound to the box and exited through the thigh in pain. So pretty much observations of him.
Was it kind of hard to talk to him?
Yeah, at first it was.
When you went there, were you all concerned about a gun that he may have had?
Yes, ma'am.
Why were you concerned about a gun?
Because so from what I gathered, he was a victim of a shooting, as well as he.
Your Honor, I'm gonna object to hearsay. His knowledge is from someone else unless he has personal
Oh, wait.
knowledge. He was not at the scene.
No, I didn't.
His answer was from what I gathered, and that
I
may or
didn't do
may
yours
not
right.
be a product of
Sorry.
hearsay. Can you be more? He said his answer was from what I gathered.
Well, when you get.
Yeah, he can be gathering information on his own.
We know that he was not at the scene, because he
Oh.
was directed to the scene. I mean, he was directed to the hospital instead of the scene. So that he would not personally know any of the facts and circumstances from the scene.
All right, your response.
This is part of his investigation. I just want to know why he was asking about a gun, just for context for the jury.
Okay, right now it's overruled. Ask your next question.
Why were you asking him about a gun?
Because he voluntarily stated that he had
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
He volunteered to
State
It was a statement of whom?
the victim.
Okay, go ahead.
Just as part of your investigation, why were we concerned about a gun that the victim might have had?
Because he had fired back.
And we were concerned about where the weapon had gone, is that?
Make sure that no kids go and found the weapon they discarded.
Did we ever find the weapon that the victim had shot with? Was the victim able to identify the man that shot him?
He referred to him directly to me as C, and he knew him as, street name as C.
So we were looking for someone with the name C. At the time that he was in the hospital on the gurney, did he want to pursue charges?
Yes. Specifically asked him twice, before they, get ready to rush him to surgery, he nodded his head yes, and he said yes.
I'm gonna show you what has been marked as State's Exhibit number 76.
I think it was because of
In the photo.
the effect on
What is it
him.
a photo of?
It's the, where the bullet had entered into the, or exited the thigh, so it's his thigh right there.
Well, she is very
Ah.
young.
And is this photo a fair and accurate representation of that bullet exit wound?
Yes.
At this time, Your Honor, State would tender State's Exhibit 76.
Objection, state 76 there.
It's admitted.
So you stated that the entrance wound was through the bottom, right? And then it exited through the thigh. And to your knowledge, did he need surgery for this wound?
Yes, they actually, when I was talking to them, medical staff interrupted me and said that they needed to get him ready to rush him into.
Oh,
surgery.
Jesus.
Make sure he didn't have any damage to his urethra.
His
So,
urethra.
showing State's Exhibit number 76, is this the
Ah.
bullet wound right here?
Yes, ma'am.
Pretty small. To your training and experience, is that normally what an exit wound
It-
looks like?
Yes,
It
ma'am.
nicked the tip.
After talking to the victim and collecting that evidence, is there anything else that you did at the hospital?
Reflect my notes for.
Sure.
Okay, yes, ma'am. After I had, completed my investigation at the hospital, I went to assist Detective Cousins and the other officers at the scene to try to locate that weapon. While en route, I stopped a suspicious vehicle. Ironically, later on, I discovered it wasn't related to this incident, but I did find a 9mm handgun in this vehicle. And during that investigation, it was not far from Avi Trace's at the Walgreens down the street. And
Your Honor, can we have question and answer objected?
I ask you the next question.
So when you searched that car, you found two weapons.
yes,
Did those weapons end up being connected to this case?
No.
When you were investigating that suspicious car, did a Kayla Garlington approach?
yes, ma'am.
What happened with that?
It kind of turned into a disturbance, so you know, affect my nerves for the more spirit.
David.
So Kayla Garden did show up to see during the investigation. She seemed to be agitated, was pacing back and forth, and that's when it kind of turned into somewhat of disturbance that she was adamant about the.
Objection, Your Honor, again, hearsay, being adamant.
But what's your response to that?
He's just describing the way that she was. He's not going into anything that she said.
What's the purpose?
It's part of the investigation and why he thought that these weapons were connected to this case that we're talking about right now.
Okay, go ahead.
The objection is being adamant about something probably she said, hearsay.
Okay. Overruled. The court is going to instruct the jury.
I mean, okay.
That is a lucid, intelligent, well thought out objection.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Overruled.
Again, statements made by others doesn't give a fair opportunity for the opposing attorney to cross-examine as to why they may have said that. And generally, we wrote into the rules that hearsay is generally inadmissible. But we carved a lot of exceptions into that, and we made the definition hearsay was defined as the statements of others, but did not include in the definition statements made by a defendant, an opposing party. That would not be hearsay as the definition is concerned. We also wrote into an exception that here's otherwise inadmissible hearsay can be admitted for the limited purposes, not for the truth of the matter, but for giving the jury information of what action what was done that prompted this witness or witness to take the action they took next, so that you understood why they did what they did. And for those limited purposes, it is allowed for the jury to consider why this witness acted next based upon what he had heard, and for no other purpose. Go ahead.
Due to her being aggravated and to interfering with your investigation and getting those weapons, did you believe that those weapons were related to the shooting at Avery Trade?
At that time, yes.
And who was Kayla Garlington? How is she related to the shooting?
In the report, she's listed as the victim number 2.
So she was involved in the shooting, so she would have known what weapons were used.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that why you kind of thought that these guns were related? But they weren't. I have no further questions, John.
Ms. Court.
Morning, officer, how you been?
Good morning. Very good. Thank you.
Of course, I've got some questions for you, okay? You really didn't go on the scene initially, or were you there and then you were directed to go to the hospital where Mr. Williams was transported?
Yes, sir. That's right. I initially got there and made contact with IDT and we on this to.
You know how long Mr. Williams was there at St. Elizabeth before you all arrived?
That's right. Now, I'm glad.
But he was there for some time because you agree with me that they had already done the initial triage or evaluation
That's right.
and decided that he had to go to surgery just for make sure everything was okay.
Yeah, he was in a prepper room to get ready.
And at the time you talked to him, you don't know whether or not he was administered any drugs for the pain or fluids for in reference to anticipation of going into surgery. You don't know anything about that.
No, sorry.
Was there a lady by the name of, let's strike that. Do you know a Tammy Engel?
Officer, you
Is it Officer Engel?
yes, sir.
And she was also at the Port Arthur. She was also at St. Elizabeth at some time when you were there. Is that correct? You could remember.
Sir.
If she said that she was there, you wouldn't, do you know if she was or not?
I can't remember that, sir.
Okay.
All of my partner and I we go there together.
If it was noted in her investigation that when Mr. Williams was asked about who shot him and he stated he didn't know, that would be opposite of what he told you, that is Williams. You understand my question?
Can you read?
Read it again. I can't read it. If Officer Engel had asked Mr. Williams, the person that was in St. Elizabeth at the time, of who shot him, and the response was, I didn't know, I don't know who shot me, I'm paraphrasing, stated that he did not know who shot him. That would be different than what you heard Mr. Williams say.
So when I interviewed him, Mr. Williams said he knew who shot him, that they knows him as a street name as C.
SC.
But as far as the investigation part with Angle, I wasn't present. I didn't know until actually just.
And again, if it was in her report, it was nothing that you heard. She might have asked him at some other time.
I'm not aware she didn't.
Okay. Do you know whether or not, I mean, do you even remember her being there?
No, sir.
Okay, fair enough. You stated that on the way back, well, strike that. You did through your investigation realize that Williams had said that, I guess he threw a gun.
Yes, sir.
Did he also tell you that he was shooting the gun?
Can I refer to my notes real quick?
Absolutely. Absolutely,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes, sir, it did.
He said he was
He
shooting.
fired back at the suspect.
Okay. So he was firing his gun also,
Yes, sir.
and then he threw it away.
Yes.
Do you know why he threw it away? Did you ever ask him? Once you
Yeah.
knew that he had had a firearm and that's Mr. Williams and had thrown it away, did he give you, or did you know approximate location of where that firearm might have been discarded?
Yes, sir. He described it, a field behind building 9.
Okay, and did you instruct somebody to go to that location to try to find it?
Yes, sir, Detective Cousins.
You want to get a firearm off the streets
Yes.
if you had to. And was that ever, do you know if that was ever discovered?
From my understanding, no, sir, it was never certain.
Y'all came on the scene, and when I say y'all, the police department came on the scene pretty fast after it was reported, correct?
Yes, sir.
I mean, there wasn't any delay.
No, sir.
And between all this, then someone had to have probably picked up that firearm.
It's
It
a
wasn't there.
possibility.
Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't
It
there.
wasn't there. And do you know whether or not that firearm was ever discovered?
From my understanding, it was never discovered.
So they never found the
You
victim.
testified that on the way back from the hospital to Port Arthur, you stopped a vehicle for, you might not have said it, but the reason for you stopping this vehicle was the registration had expired, correct?
Yes.
Why? What else made you suspicious of that vehicle? That you stopped him, besides the registration?
Respect my notes.
Absolutely. I know you've done a lot of things in between. I understand it.
Oh, got to refresh his memory again.
What caught my attention.
Hey, not yet, Caddy.
In the area of the heavy trace, so of course the expired tags or whatever, so we initiated a stop and they pulled into the Walgreens, leaving from the direction of heavy trace.
Okay, so when you got back to the apartment complex, I guess the police was still there, or your department was still there processing the scene?
Yes, sir.
And you saw a vehicle leaving, and so you initiated a traffic stop.
Yes, sir.
And in it, inside, were 2 firearms, correct?
Yes, sir.
One being a 9mm.
Yes, sir.
Did you know that at the time that a 9mm might have been involved in this incident?
Yes, sir.
And did you know whether or not the make or model of it?
Yes, sir. The victim had described 9mm Smith & Wesson.
Okay. You discovered a Smith & Wesson and
That's correct.
and you took it into custody,
Yes, sir.
into evidence, not custody. You can put handcuffs on it. Yeah, you took it into evidence. There was also another firearm, was there not, that you recovered?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
guns
Was it
shoot
not a Glock?
themselves.
No, we're fine.
If I told you it was a Glock, would you not believe me? You can read.
Oh, you can read. That's nice. What a sweetie.
Yes, sir. No compensation.
How far away was Walgreens from Avery Trace Apartments? Roughly, that
I'd say roughly about 2 blocks.
2 blocks, okay. And while you had this vehicle stopped, you testified that a lady by the name of Garlington pulled up, or how did she get there?
That remains a mystery because she just showed up at the scene with the family, so I was kind of confused on how she even knew we stopped it.
And that was my question, is how did she ever know that she was there? I mean, that y'all were there with these individuals?
Yes, sir. That's,
You don't know.
I don't know.
But she got in the middle of it and you said she was agitated, pacing back and forth.
Yes.
Were you going to arrest her for interfering? That it never came to that point, but somebody was released to her custody, correct? One of the occupants was released to her custody. Read your report, if you could. I believe if you go to page, if you read it to yourself, the last page of your report, 6, second paragraph.
Good Lord.
Do you see it? Is that her section?
Yeah.
Keep going. So that individual, Mayon,
Mayon.
okay. Why was he released? Do you remember? You may mention that he was released to Garlington. Why was he released from the scene?
She can't remember.
Okay,
But in the rest, can't remember why.
fair enough. The other individual in what you did arrest was a gentleman by the name of Young.
Yes, sir, I leave for KBS once.
Okay, and that was for city tickets.
Yes.
Do you know what who Young or Mayong had anything to do with this, or
No, sir. Any relationship, no.
but Kayla Garlington just showed up and
Yes.
one of the persons was released to custody? Were you the one that confiscated the two firearms from that vehicle? Or, I mean, that kind of placed into evidence? Do you know or remember? My question is, once you did that, did you release them to property or the technician?
Yes, sir, they were logging the property as evidence.
Okay, did you release them to somebody at the scene, or do you know if somebody else at the scene possibly took them? Good question, right?
Good question. Yes, sir.
Okay. After that, you didn't have anything else to do with this case?
That's correct, sir.
Did you go back to the scene at all? Do you remember?
No, sir.
It's not reflected anywhere, but you didn't have anything else, interviews, anything like that afterwards? Did you report and that was it?
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's what's like. Pass the witness. Thank you. Officer.
I have no question, John.
Can this man be excused?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're excused, sir. Thank you. Next, please.
The state calls Ratty Midi.
So I believe this was the gun.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give him this book.
Aw.
If I even am pronouncing it right, I don't.
How do you spell that?
RADD or something like that. You're not bad.
Would be wrong.
Sure, I'll drive him.
His last name is Midi.
MIDI,
MIDI.
Yes.
MIDI.
MIDI.
I guessed, and I may have been wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't need to know the
Makes
name of the
it
witness
up
you're
in the
calling.
audience. Well, the bags.
Just call somebody in the gallery. Good Lord, woman, your lipstick is red. Pretty sure I cut out about an hour there from just walking around. Come on, don't be shy. You can do it. Do you just like
Raise your right
bow?
hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you are about to give shall be the truth?
Robbie
the whole
Mitty.
truth, and
Thank
nothing
you.
but the truth, so help you God?
Everything is true, sir.
Have a seat. Thank you, sir.
Did you swear anything for me?
I wish to meet you.
Maybe for the first time.
Yeah, my DD, I
No acid.
study REDD, right?
Why? Already.
REDD, my.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I think it's the security camera guy.
Sit down, please, sir.
Sit down. Good boy.
Pakistani? Indian?
Indian, sir.
Ah, Chugriya.
Ah,
Little Udu. I know Little Udu. Go ahead.
Could you introduce yourself to the jury, please?
Hella's gonna pop in here like Beetlejuice.
How are you all about? Smiling at things.
Were you subpoenaed to be here? So you're only here because the state has legally subpoenaed you to come sit here. Is that correct? Do you work at a Valero gas station?
Yes, ma'am.
Where is that Valero?
It's 210 Highway 365, Netherlands.
Is that in Port Arthur, Texas?
Yes, ma'am, Texas.
And does that store have surveillance video?
Yes, ma'am.
How does that surveillance video work?
The 24 hours after 2-3 days, the reload.
And is that surveillance equipment capable of making an accurate recording?
Yes, ma'am.
How many cameras do you have at that store?
16 cameras.
Does one of the cameras towards the Avery Trace Apartments?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm showing you was previously been marked as state's exhibit number 77. Have you seen this surveillance recording?
Yes, ma'am.
Did it come from that surveillance equipment at your store?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Is it an accurate recording from your surveillance
Yes,
video?
ma'am.
At this time, Your Honor, state with tender state's exhibit number 77.
I just have one question.
Go ahead.
Ms. Judge. Sir, when did you review that tape?
Almost 2 years before, I think.
2 years ago?
2 years, I think.
And did you also review it this morning?
Yeah, so this morning, yeah.
That's when I was at. No objections to 77.
It is admitted.
Yes, sir.
At this time, Your Honor, state has no further questions of this witness.
Is this man excused?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are excused, sir.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Chuck.
Bye.
Next,
Thank you.
The state called Deanza Bowler.
Danza Bowler.
Here's the bowler.
come forward, please. And raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you are about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Please have a seat right here. Thank you, ma'am.
Nancy Bowler.
Go ahead.
Good morning. Could you introduce yourself to the jury, please?
Yes, my name is Gilda Bowler and I'm a forensic specialist at Port Arthur.
Okay, so what does it mean to be a forensic specialist?
We process crime scenes, specialize in evidence collection. Deonza, DEA. NZA. BOHLER.
With the unique first name.
Yes.
Go ahead.
All right, you were talking about what it means to be a forensic specialist.
Yes, so we specialize in processing crime scenes, evidence collection, processing the evidence, ballistic, things of that nature.
Okay. When you say ballistics, what do you mean?
Like NIDM certifications, we enter in the spent shell casings and individualize the shell casings to a gun.
How do you individualize a shell casing to a gun?
You measure the head stamp. Each gun leaves a unique impression on a shell casing, and so you will measure like the ejection mark, the flow back, and then you scan it into a machine, and it sends it off to a correlation center where they have experts that analyze each one, and they're able to make matches to other cases that are entered in from other agencies.
On October 3rd of 2023, were you called out to Avery Trace Apartments to process a scene?
Yes.
When you first get to a scene, what do you do?
I go find the lead investigator, the lead officer, and have them run down the scene and explain the events that happened prior to my arrival and what evidence they've located before I got there.
Okay. When after that's done, then what do you do?
Then I'll start processing the scene.
What does it mean to process a scene?
First you locate any identifiable evidence, you'll place your evidence markers down, and then you'll begin documenting the scene by taking photographs.
Well, those evidence markers, are they like a numbered yellow marker?
Yes, they're yellow placards that are marked with numbers.
I'm going to show you what has been marked as State's Exhibit number 1. What is State's Exhibit number 1?
It's going to be a 9mm shell casing with the brand MKE 13.
And this was found at the scene.
Correct.
How do you know that this was what you say it is?
Because the evidence tape has not been tampered with and it's been secured and signed by me.
And it has the date of October 3rd of 2023.
Correct.
And you labeled it as to what it was.
Correct.
And the number on it, this has a number 1. Is that correlate to the yellow placard that you placed it with?
Correct, at the initial crime scene.
So now I'm gonna go through 2 through 19
Okay.
significantly faster for all of them.
Okay.
I'm showing you what is been marked as states number 2 through 19. Are these all the bullets or the bullet casings that were found at the scene?
Correct.
Mhm. Okay, put it on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the difference between a bullet and a bullet casing?
The bullet is what ejects and actually strikes. So when you fire the gun, the shell casing is ejected onto the ground in the proximity of the gun, and the bullet is what travels through and strikes.
So some of these are, so number 19, for example, is a bullet ejecting.
Yes.
What does that mean?
It's just like a fragment of the bullet, not the entire bullet of itself, but like the outside of the bullet that was expelled from the initial bullet.
And then number 18 and number 17 are actual bullets.
Yeah, those are spent bullets.
Okay, so what does that mean for the jury?
That's
To be a spent bullet.
that's the metal part that's been ejected from the shell casing.
And then state exhibit number 10 is a Smith & Wesson live round. What does that mean?
That's the caliber of it. It's going to be a 40 caliber weapon.
So all of these, state exhibit 1 through state exhibit 19, were all signed or initialed by you and dated, and these are all from the scene. Correct.
Mhm.
At this time, Your Honor, state what tender state exhibit 1 through 19.
I think Robert out for a second.
All right.
Good morning. I show you states 1 through 19. When these all have your evidence tapes on it?
Mhm.
Is that a yes? You gotta say yes.
Yes.
And that was done at the scene?
Negative. Once we collect evidence from the scene, we secure it in our transport vehicle, transport it back to the Port Arthur Police Department and secure it in the lab, where I will process it by taking detailed photographs of each item, the head stamp of each one, and then I will log those into property.
How do you separate them?
They're individualized in the bag, so on scene, I'll mark the bags 1 through 19 to,
So like these bags?
yes,
So that's what I was asking, is that the scene?
yes, they were put into that bag.
And that's the date of October 3rd of 23.
Yes.
And then there's another date of October 10th. What is that?
That is when I took the shell casings and took them to the Beaumont Police Department to enter the shell casings into NIBIN.
Hold on, help the jury.
Yes.
You're using a,
NIBIN is the ballistics network that aforementioned that we scan in the head stamp and enter in the shell casings so that the image gets sent to the correlation center so they can individualize the gun and mark it.
So someone else had entered or opened this in order to enter in whatever it was, NIBIN?
Yes, I reopened them, only certain ones I opened them to enter them into NIBIN, yes.
And did you actually enter them into NIBIN or did someone else do that for you?
No, I'm the one that did that.
So you went to Beaumont PD and entered them in yourself?
Yes.
And no one else did anything with these?
That's my motion.
I have no objections to 1 through 19, judge inclusive.
okay, state exhibits 1 through 19 are admitted.
I'm not gonna show you states 20 through 75. Are these the photos that you took of the scene?
Yes.
And are they fair and accurate representations of that scene?
Yes.
This time, Your Honor, state with tender states 20 through 25, through 75.
And what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, while this is occurring, because this is going to take a little bit of time, and also the explanation of those 55 documents, let's take a break. 5-10 minutes, stretch your legs, relax, and report back outside in about 10 minutes. And then we'll pick up from there. Thank you very much. Everyone else remain seated while the jury exits first. Thank you. Recess. And yeah, but you gotta get out and you gotta run. You gotta, or else it catches up with you fast. It's harder to start. Don't run. You know, the other place we have, it's I walk it, but it's a steep climb up.
Is that the question?
Oh,
And yeah, the hill. It's about, it's about a half a mile elevation to the fence, to the gate,
How long is the trail?
4.5.
The trail is 4.5.
No, it's a mile. It's a mile to the 1.2 to the fence and back. So it's, but downhill is great. It's coming up the hill. It's that you pay, which is good. It's a good thing. That's how long it takes me to get there. Boy, and getting farther. But for now, this was not overflowing. It was back to its regular, thank goodness. And so I was able to get I had the video from before, when we were there during the flood. And then I took some photos from that spot, the way it is naturally, so people can see.
I guess he's talking about the flooding that happened in Texas recently.
Record shall show that all parties are present and the jury is seated and the witness is present, and the state was presenting this witness, and I believe you attended for cross.
No.
So
This time, Your Honor, we have no objections to stakes 2375.
They admitted.
Which are followed.
Okay, they are admitted.
Great, 620 appears to be, is that a blood stain?
Yes, it's what appears to be a blood droplet on the sidewalk.
State Exhibit 21, is this a wider view of those blood drops?
Yes.
Also, if you need to refer to anything, you can stand up and there should be a pointer there. Right there to your right, and if to help the jury, because
Okay.
you know what the answers are, and we're trying to help the jury understand as much as they can proceed. Thank you.
And State Exhibit number 22, is that another blood stain?
Yes.
And State Exhibit number 23, is that blood stain right there?
Yes.
Also on the sidewalk?
Yes.
And if you zoom out, it's to the side of this white car.
Correct.
State Exhibit number 24, is that same white car?
Yes.
So those blood stains would have been over here on the sidewalk.
On the sidewalk. Correct.
And if we look at this photo, there's also an evidence marker 1.
Yes.
What was that?
That was going to be a 9mm shell casing.
So it would correlate with State Exhibit number 1, the MKE 13 9mm spent shell casing.
Yes.
I'm going to State Exhibit number 25. And this shows us evidence markers 4, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And are all of these also shell casings over here?
Number 5 is going to be a bullet that we discussed earlier. Yeah, yes.
So, and the rest of them are shell casings.
Yes.
And they're all kind of clustered on the side of this car.
Yes.
State Exhibit number 26 is another view of State Evidence 1. And then over here, is that the car that had all of that cluster of evidence?
Yes.
States 27 and States 28, is that just a closer look at that casing?
Yes.
States number 29, this is the opposite side of that vehicle. Is that the evidence marker number 2?
Yes.
Was that another bullet casing?
Yes, another 9mm.
Was that 9mm casing the same as the kind of casing in States Exhibit number 1?
Yes.
And then States Exhibit number 30 and 31, they're just closer views of those casings?
Yes.
And then States Exhibit number 32, is that a picture of the car next to the white car?
Yes.
Were there several, was there several amounts of damage to this vehicle that was done?
Yes, that vehicle was struck multiple times by gunfire.
Okay, States Exhibit number 33, it just seems to be another angle that car, is that correct?
Yes.
State Exhibit number 38, is that from the back of that Chrysler?
Yes, that's on the trunk area where a bullet hit it, bounced off and struck the window, breaking the glass.
Okay, so is this area exactly where that bullet would have hit it?
Yes.
Okay, and then State Exhibit number 39, is that the other Chrysler?
Yes.
So there were 2 Chryslers, right?
Yes.
Very kind of similar looking.
Yes. One was silver and the other was white, I believe. Both silver.
But one was parked towards the apartment complex and the other one was parked down the road, right?
Yeah, one was parked in an actual parking space and the other one was still in the driveway area.
State Exhibit number 42, we have evidence markers 4 and 3, and what were those?
There's going to be the 40 caliber spent shell casings.
So with 3 and 4 have been labeled as I can't pronounce this word, Hornady 40 Smith & Wesson spent shell casing?
Yes.
And are those different than the shell casing that were found in 9 through 19?
1919.
Or, yeah, 7 through. Yeah, 7 through 19.
It's just a different manufacturer through neither they were able to determine that they came from the same gun.
Okay. So the 3 and 4 would come from a different gun than those other ones.
Then 1 and 2, correct.
And then safety exhibit number 44. Does it appear that there was some exit? They're not loops, but
Paul, yes.
yeah, exit.
Mhm.
Okay. So from someone shooting from the other side of the car.
Yes.
Number 45, is that a closer picture of it?
Yes.
And then safety exhibit number 48, is this the top of that Chrysler?
Yes.
Were those exit shots, did they come from these entrances? The
Can you
trajectory,
ask that question
Yeah.
again?
the trajectory of these shots, would they have come out from that back glass?
I believe those are, I think the middle one, the bullet was stuck in the roof. It was unable to be retrieved. But the trajectory is going towards the first silver Chrysler.
And then safety number 49, is that a good shot of the bullet being found?
Yes.
State 54, is that from the inside of that Chrysler?
Yes, that's the roof of the vehicle.
Okay, so one of the bullets came through and made that damage.
Correct.
And then state number 55, it's kind of a zoomed out shot. Are there 2 holes where the bullets came through on this?
Yes.
Okay, state number 57. We have this cluster of evidence. Did all of these come from the same weapon?
Yes.
And we were able to figure that out through 9 then?
Through that, yes.
And then we look at state exhibit number 63. It looks like we have a piece of evidence here, number 15. That's pretty far off. What was that?
That's gonna be a spent bullet. It's the jacketing of the bullet.
Would it have come from the same gun as these, or did it come from a different one, or do we know?
There's no way to confirm that.
State exhibit number 68. We have that cluster here, and then we have an evidence marker 16 on the site.
The spent shell casing that was located by the windshield wipers of the vehicle.
State exhibit number 69, is that spent shell casing?
Yes.
State exhibit number 70, we have evidence marker 17. What was this for?
That's gonna be a bullet that was located in that back headrest area of the Chrysler.
State exhibit number 71, is that a close-up of the shell casing?
That's the bullet, yes.
And then state exhibit number 18, or state exhibit number 72, evidence number 18, what was this?
That's gonna be a bullet that was located in the trunk, the rim of the trunk of that same vehicle.
So likely came out of one of these.
Yeah, and got lodged in that metal right there.
And is it right here?
Yes.
State exhibit number 73, is this where a window got dropped?
Yes, a nearing apartment got struck once by an gunfire.
State exhibit number 74, is this a shot of the bullet jacketing and the hole that it made?
Yes,
And this was evidence number 19,
yes.
which would correlate with state exhibit number 9.
Yes.
And then state exhibit number 75 is just the inside shot of that window.
Yes, sir.
And it appears that the bullet did no damage to the inside, it just came in through the window.
Yeah, it just struck the glass and landed in the window seal.
I have no further questions for this witness round.
Ms. Bowler?
Bowler, yes.
Oh. Can you make a diagram of the scene?
No, sir.
How do you associate if you didn't have of where everything was, if you didn't have a diagram? An outline of the apartment complexes and where everything was located.
Just from the overall photographs that I obtained from the scene.
Did you make a dollhouse?
9mm casings, whereabouts did you find those in reference to the silver car?
The silver car?
Yeah. And which one is the silver car?
There was 2 silver cars. The 2 9mm shell casings were located near the white Chevy passing the car.
Relationship to the silver car, where would it be?
They were gonna be west,
West?
directly west of, yes.
I show you States Exhibit 40, which way was west?
It's gonna be this way from the photograph.
So which way is that? Take your point.
You take a walk there and you can stand up and point. Thank you very much.
It's gonna be on this direction.
In which direction was that?
It's gonna be more on through the, right here.
Okay, so it's over to the other side.
Right.
States Exhibit number 34, ma'am, is that the picture of this car here?
No, I believe that's gonna be the first vehicle that was struck belonging to Miss Gidry.
Okay, and where was that in relationship? You see where I'm going with this?
Yes,
It's kind of hard to know where everything was because you were the only tech out there, right?
yes, I was.
And so you really don't know the locations and you might, but the ladies and gentlemen, jury don't.
Jeez.
Is that yes?
Gets a
Yes.
bullet in his ass and they don't even bring out the
Do you know what type of round?
main party
struck
to investigate.
Exhibit number 34?
No,
You were able to pull out a round?
no, there was no bullets that were recovered from that vehicle.
Did you see an exit? I would imagine that was an entrance.
Yes.
It is.
If you came
I'll
watching the
say.
trunk area, I searched it, but there was an entrance but no exit.
So it's probably still in the trunk somewhere.
Yes, unless they had it removed by a mechanic.
Exhibit number 32, 52, right here.
Mhm.
Now, which way were they firing there?
It appears that this is gonna be the entrance, so they were shooting from the location where that cluster of evidence, the potential casings were located, and they were fired in this direction.
What vehicle is that?
This is gonna be Miss Burlington's vehicle, the second silver car that was located in the driveway.
So it's going west.
Yes,
And did you recover any fragments or bullets from that?
not from the roof. I did locate one in the back, in the trunk area, and the other was in the back seat where the headrests are, in between the top and the window.
And could you determine the type of bullet or the caliber he makes it on that?
No, I was not.
You were never able to determine the firearms, or you never had a firearm to test?
No, we were never able to locate a firearm compared to the potential casings located on things.
Hornady, did you recover Hornady casings,
Yes, we had two Hornady 40 Smith and Wesson spent shell casings.
9mm,
No, those are gonna be 40 caliber.
40 caliber? The two firearms that were recovered in the car after the offense, were they both 9mm?
Yeah.
Did you ever determine what type of firearm or manufacturer possibly fired these casings?
No,
You realize that each manufacturer has different stripes and markers. You're familiar with those? For the
No, we-
manufacturers?
no, I'm not an expert on that. We would send it off to Jefferson County or somebody that is certified. I'm not familiar with that.
So basically what you did, and let me see. You took some random bullets here or casings and you just put them in a database, correct? And they analyzed them.
Correct.
You didn't do any analyzing.
But we're certified. We do the measurements and submit that for them to verify. And then they're the ones that do the matching.
The measurements are whether or not it's a 40 caliber or 9mm or 357, right?
No, with the, like I mentioned before, with the flow back and the injector mark, we would enter that in and we would mark that.
And nothing came up.
We got one lead back from one of the firearms that was recovered from the vehicle. We didn't get any leads back from the spent shell casings that were located on the scene.
You got feedback from one of the confiscated weapons?
Correct. We
Yep.
test fired those and entered those in to confirm that they did not match the 9mm shell casings that were on scene.
But you got feedback that one of the shell casings was associated with one of the weapons?
No, with the gun that we seized, we test fired and we received that it was associated to an ag assault through, I believe, Beaumont.
Oh,
How many did you put through the system?
4.
Well, I'm not first.
Go ahead.
When I talked to you or questioned you just a little while ago, I asked you these dates,
Mhm.
October 3rd and October 10th. And you said that that's when you reopened them to have them analyzed.
Yes,
Is that right?
yes.
So do I take it that, like states exhibit number 8, you reopened to have to analyze it?
Yes.
Now, how did you analyze these?
You look at them under the microscope and then through my training, I was able to determine that 2 different firearms were used between all the shell casings that were collected on the scene.
Well, you know that because, well, let me take some of that. Calibers of ammunition, they go from small to large, correct?
Yes,
Say a 17 and a 22 are kind of small, aren't they?
Yes.
Is that a yes?
yes,
9mm are a little bit bigger, but not much more, correct?
yes,
You can tell that, small. Just as 357s and 38s are very similar, are they not? They're in the same classifications,
yes,
is that right?
yes,
And then you get into your larger calibers. And 40 calibers, 45 calibers are pretty good slugs, aren't they?
Yes.
I mean, they're large, right?
Yes.
Go get the job
40 and
done.
45 are similar slugs, are they not?
The 45 is larger.
Yeah, it's larger, but not by much, but 40 is a large caliber too. Okay. And you would agree with me that, have you seen entrance and exit wounds on people that have been shot?
Yes,
And if it was a large caliber, usually does a lot of damage, doesn't it?
it does.
It does. Did you realize that there was prior testimony from the officer, Lopez, I think it was, just one, that said he went to the hospital. Did you go to the hospital?
No, I did not.
And he was shown State's Exhibit number 76, which is a picture of what he said was an exit wound. You weren't here, but if I told you he said that, and said it appeared to be a small caliber. You don't have any idea whether it was small or large.
No, I mean, it just depends on how far away that the victim was when he was struck as well, can determine how large or small the hole is.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you were closer, the bullet hole would be bigger.
I would imagine you were not at the hospital, right?
No, I was not.
No, and evidence was, or testimony was that Officer Lopez was actually there and was close up and viewed this and categorized it as a small caliber. Exit wound. You're not here saying he was wrong.
I cannot make that
Well,
determination
that's
from
his
the
opinion.
photograph.
That's his opinion.
Okay.
How long have you been working for Port Arthur?
4 years.
4 years?
Yes,
And I think Officer Lopez was 23, 24 years experience. That's about right between Beaumont and Port Arthur, or do you know? As part of your duties when you're out there, did you scour the scene in reference to possible evidence?
yes,
There was information that was relayed back to the scene that there was possibly a firearm that was discarded during this incident. Were you aware of that?
Hard hitting facts
I
coming out here.
attempted to locate a weapon, but none was located.
Were you aware of that? That they were looking for another weapon?
Yes,
And did you try to find the weapon?
I looked. Yes, I did.
Where did you go to try to find?
I searched both vehicles that were struck by the gunfire. And then we looked in the vicinity, the grassy area in the vicinity where the shell casings were located, and we were unable to locate it.
And that's where I was trying to get at, because you don't have a diagram of, there was a specific location that was given. Do you know what that location was?
No,
You were the only ID tech on the
Yes.
scene. Can you tell me which 4 bullets are evidence that you used in order to put in the system?
maybe items 2 and 3.
Two and
Two
two
and-
being what?
The number 2 is marked as evidence marker number 2.
Yeah.
The 9mm.
Okay.
And then number 3 is going to be the 40 caliber, Smith and Wesson.
So you did 1, 2, and 3?
No, I did 2 and 3.
Just 2 and 3?
2 and 3 from the scene.
When you were out there, were there many people around?
Yes, there's multiple officers on scene as well as citizens.
The blood stains that you referred to, and I think it was exhibit 20. I mean, yeah, photograph. Where was that located?
That was on the sidewalk by the white vehicle, the white Chevy.
And how far away was the white vehicle to? And I guess that's where the confusion is you have a picture of one vehicle out kind of in the parking lot on the drive, right?
Yes.
And I show you State's Exhibit 57 and 63. All right. Now, most handguns have a right ejection, correct?
Yes.
They pop out, the shell casings pop out. So which way was he firing, or the person firing? Do you know?
Not from that. I was able to make that determination through the bullets that struck the roof of the car. The roof of the car in the picture. That's how I was able to determine that they were shooting at the other silver.
Now, the white vehicle that you said was Miss Guidry's,
No, she had the silver Chrysler. The white vehicle indicated by evidence markers 1 and 2 was uninvolved. It was photographed for the relevance of the shell casings being next to it. Yes, that white vehicle was uninvolved.
This is State's Exhibit 26.
Yeah, that vehicle was not struck. It was just in between evidence markers 1 and 2. That's why it was photographed.
State's Exhibit number 25, that'd give you a better. Which way was they shooting?
Coming this way from shell casings.
Coming towards you,
Yes,
as you said? And State's Exhibit number 24. Is that where those vehicles you think were parked at the time of the incident?
Yes,
And where would they be, the vehicles in state exhibit number 24 be in relationship to this vehicle and state exhibit number 25?
to the right of the vehicle, the south,
Right,
yes,
like where the officer is standing in the back right there?
yes, it's gonna be in this area.
So you can assume then that the individual, let me get over here, let me do that over here. They're shooting this way,
It was more angled from what we see on the roof of the car. It was angled. It wasn't straight on. It was angled, like diagonal.
Help the jury, with what do you mean?
Can I see
Thank-
the roof of the car again?
Move the car. Yeah, the photograph that was the car. Thank you.
Biden.
It's gonna be in the 60s.
I know it had them here somewhere.
You want me to find it for you? I labeled them, I know them.
Probably in the back here, because my finger's on the. It's my gray hair. Yeah. And I think I got him up here, so I was hiding something.
Behind you, Thomas. Thank you.
Yeah. This is state agenda 48.
Yes. So this area right here is where the shell casings were
Okay.
located. And then you can see these are gonna be entrances because the bullets were lodged. This one was lodged in here, indicating that it came from this angle.
So again, when you said that they were shooting across, it
Yes,
really wasn't shooting
Here.
across the car.
they didn't just stand in one location. They were moving when they were shooting.
Where you,
Well, you can see it in the video, and then right here, the shell casings go this way.
this is state
Yes.
exhibit number 25. They're all clustered in the same.
Yes, these are all clustered, and then this one is over here. That was also another brief.
And what the clarification was, ma'am, was that you said that it appears they were shooting across, because I said, here's the police officer,
Yes,
but really, they were shooting down.
it was
The
diagonal.
front of the car was here, right?
Yes,
And shooting back. This is back of the car, isn't it?
diagonal, yes. Yes, this is the truck area.
And seeing that it shows everything that you said, where was the, you said one shooter was on the side, because we know that. And where was the other shooter at the time?
There was one here, all these
Hey,
shell casings came from the same
Schnibbles.
gun.
Alright.
This was one here, and then evidence markers 1 and 2 by the white Chevy Cruze,
Okay.
or the 9mm. It was determined that that was a second gun used. That the shell casings being by the white Chevy Cruze indicates he was near the Cruze at the time that the shots were fired.
The place that you went to try to find the firearm, that was discarded from that white car, do you know what direction, that is from the white car?
So the officers went to search for the firearm. I'm not a police officer, so I remained on scene the process. If they located anything, then it'd be my job to come in.
My understanding of your testimony, ma'am, was that you searched the
I searched the
area.
different area, I searched the apartment.
So that means that you didn't search any of the grassy area around the apartments.
I searched the buildings that the shell casings were located by.
You would
Didn't
agree
look
with
for
me
the
that
grassy
diagram
knoll?
Would have been
Yes.
pretty good, right? Thank you, ma'am. Pass the witness.
I know for the question, John.
Is this lady excused?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are excused, ma'am. Thank you. Next, please.
State Falls Detective Terry Cater.
What's that again?
Terry Cater.
Okay. So we got him for just a
That'll be
little
the-
bit.
All right, sir. Okay, what's your title with Port Arthur Police Department?
Major Condon.
Right, as a detective, just
So-
so the jury's aware, what are some of your job duties?
I'm investigating,
This is like the last witness, I think, before it starts to get good. We'll probably do him and then one hoping to at least get through the sister of the victim today. And then we'll finish tomorrow.
on all crimes that reported to the patrolman.
Okay, and on October 3rd of 2023, were you working as a detective for Port Arthur Police Department?
Yes.
Were you dispatched to a location to respond to an Avery Trace apartment?
Yes,
And where is that located?
it's on Highway 365, kind of close to Twin City Highway.
And is that in Port Arthur?
Yes,
Silly question, but is that in Jefferson County, Texas?
yes,
So did you immediately respond to Avery Trace?
yes,
Whenever that dispatch call came in, can you just tell the jury what it was regarding?
shooting.
And whenever you came across that scene and pulled up, can you describe the scene around you?
So, it was at 4180, that was the building number. They've since changed ownership and the numbers have changed. But it was on the north side of that building, which there's a long driveway that runs from one side of the apartment complex to the other. with all buildings south of it. There was a car that was facing east.
I'm gonna stop you right there. The jury's heard a lot about two silver cars. Let's specify that, okay? What car was facing east?
A 2016 Chrysler Passenger
And the other car you're about to speak on?
12.
So we were dealing with two very similar cars. Okay, we're gonna be sure we clarify for the jury the 2016 and the 2012. So whenever you came across the 2016 that was facing east, did you ever determine who that vehicle belonged to
Yes.
and who?
Caleb Garland.
Okay, was she on scene at that time?
Yes.
Did you have a chance to speak with her?
Yes.
Was she cooperative?
Yes.
Was there anybody else on scene?
Yes.
And who else did you speak with?
Here, Gidry,
And go ahead.
Tyler, Gidry.
So speaking with Kira Guidry, was she cooperative at that time?
Yes.
And Shyla Guidry, was she cooperative?
Yes.
Okay. So focusing in, I'm gonna go ahead and play the surveillance video. You had a chance to review this in the past, correct?
Yes.
This is Avery Trace we're all referring to, right?
Correct.
Were you able to identify any of these individuals in the video?
Yes, the white hoodie. As the victim Joseph Williams.
Joseph Williams. Is Joseph Williams the individual that was shot?
Yes.
Do you recall where he was shot?
His thigh area near his groin.
Was he on scene when you arrived?
I believe he was an ambulance, but I didn't speak with him.
So you never spoke with Joseph?
No.
Throughout your investigation, were you made aware who had shot him?
Yes.
And who was that?
Christopher Keller.
Was he on scene at that time?
No.
While she's getting pulled up, I'm gonna go ahead and pull these pictures up. And we'll reference this back, that way the jury can kind of understand where everything is. So upon your investigation, I have marker 1. What is this showing? Hard to see, so I'm gonna show a close-up. This is State's Exhibit 27 and 28, also identified with marker 1.
Be a showcasing.
Okay, and where is this located? Hard to say right now.
Yes.
State's Exhibit 29. We see a marker 2. What was that?
That was a showcasing.
Do we know what gun that was from?
It was from a 9mm.
Okay, this white car, was it there at the time of the shooting?
No.
Around what time did it arrive?
It was shortly after, before the shooting, before the officer, right?
State's Exhibit 30, this is just a close-up of that 9mm shell casing.
Yes.
Let's skip a couple of these. State's Exhibit 32. Whose vehicle was that?
Kira Gidry.
Your Guidry?
Yes.
Now, Miss Guidry's vehicle, was it parked there the entire time?
Yes.
Was it raining upon your arrival?
Yes.
So it would make sense the car stayed parked there, it's dry underneath, right?
Correct.
Where did that entry come in at?
It was so going southwest.
You can use that pointer.
So going southwest from this direction.
State's Exhibit 42. Which silver Chrysler are we looking at here?
That would be Miss Garlington's vehicle, the
Miss
2016.
And we see 3 and 4 identification markers. What are those from?
40 caliber shell casings.
Don't take it, bear with me. So when we look at State's Exhibit 22, what is this? And can you point to it so the jury can see? I'm gonna zoom in, I'm gonna give you a little help. Still difficult to see?
Yeah, some blood.
Okay. And is this along that same trail in State's Exhibit 23?
Yes.
Is this that same white vehicle you just said pulled up quickly or after?
Yes, it is.
State's Exhibit 21, still that trail?
Yes.
And State's Exhibit 24, that's just a, I guess, more wide range view. Where that looks waterless.
Correct.
You can have a seat for a second. So here's State 63. We have quite a few identification markers. Is this on the opposite side, or I guess the driver's side of the 2016 silver Chrysler?
Yes.
Okay. And that's the same silver Chrysler belonging to Kayla Garlington?
Yes.
Now, those pencil shell casings there, what direction were they going? Were you able to determine that? Which way the shooting occurred?
Oh, yes, it was going southwest.
These pictures are out of order to all the questioning, so you're gonna have to bear with me. We have a video pulled up. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and show that video now. I dig. Do you see the 2016 silver Chrysler at this point?
Yes.
And where is that?
It is facing east in the main garage, or that building 4180.
Is it pulling up?
Yes.
And that's the vehicle that belongs to Kayla Garlington?
Correct.
As she pulls up, are we able to see a better view of the 2012 silver Chrysler?
Yes.
Throughout your investigation, what are you able to see is happening right here?
There's a disturbance between Mr. Keller and Mr. Williams.
May I ask, are you able to blow that up anymore?
We
Or
already are.
enhance it?
No, that's one of us again.
That's it?
That's it. No, I already done it.
Dealing with ants here, okay? So we already previously identified the victim, and you said he was the taller one in the white?
Correct.
At any point in time, do you see almost the individuals there scattered?
Yes.
Throughout your investigation, did you learn what happened there?
Mr. Keller began shooting at Mr. Williams.
Was that the victim running away?
Yes.
I'm gonna pause it right there. It's hard for the jury to see the pictures and also place it. Could you tell me about where in location the blood trail would be? Would it be right here?
Yes.
Okay, and did we just see the victim running off this way?
Yes.
So he was shot. And it's your understanding that a deadly weapon is a firearm or anything manifestly designed, made, or adapted for the purpose of inflicting death or seriously bodily injury.
Yes.
I'm gonna pass the witness episode, Your Honor. Guess I can do that.
You're gonna have to have me for you.
That was a one-time offer.
Good morning.
Morning.
How you been, Detective?
Good.
Okay, we got
I'll ask some
cross
questions
now.
for you. Let's rewind the video a little bit. First off, where's the white car?
It arrives a short time later.
Well, isn't that after the shooting? Probably.
Hey, hello.
So where is the white car? Oh,
It's not,
yes.
it's not there.
It's not there yet?
No.
Okay, pull it back to the beginning.
Tom, Mr. Burbank, do you want him to, he can move over there as long as the jury can see, and maybe you can bring up the
Well,
why as well.
I could do a pointer and kind of point things out.
All right, thank you. Whatever to help the jury understand.
Okay.
You know how that works, Mr. Burbank? That one.
Right there, Your Honor. Okay, you have to begin. Go back where they were.
Judge is in a good mood.
Even before the car came. We never actually, yeah. Before the car came. Is that good one up there? Okay. You start. You're saying that that's Mr. Williams in the white, correct, Detective?
Yes.
And the one in the black is supposed to be,
Mr. Keller.
is there another individual there?
Yes,
Is there another individual there?
there's a couple of
Did you ever, you stop. Thank you. Did you ever determine who the other individuals were?
Here, Guidry and Shyla Guidry.
Okay, so that's Shyla. Did she have a relationship with Mr. Keller?
Shyla? No,
Not the dog.
yes,
Married,
I don't believe so.
common law?
Yes.
So there's an argument, and the relationship between Williams and Guidry,
Brother and sister.
brother and sister, and mom and son.
Yes.
Okay, so he's there, right? Words are being said,
Yes.
so.
Yes.
Okay. And that's when this car, you say, is Garlington pulled up.
Yes.
You're saying, so. You're saying this is Keller,
That's what was told us by the witnesses on scene.
so you don't know. What was told to you, right?
Correct.
Okay. And this
Mr. Williams.
was, looks like they were having words.
Yes.
No one ever explained or you ever found out what the words were?
It was, from what we were advised, was it was a disturbance between Miss Guidry, Kara Guidry, and Mr. Keller.
Family matter.
Family matter, that somehow Shyla got disrespected and then Mr. Williams got involved.
It's always
but you
about
don't know what the words were
disrespect.
between, whether it was, hey, how you doing today, or I'm fixing to kick your ass.
No.
Okay. Go ahead.
Really?
Garlington moves up.
I think it was something like
Right? The car?
Yes.
All right. And stop. If you're saying this is Keller, he tries to move back, doesn't he? He moves around to the driver's side of the vehicle, right?
Yes.
And who follows him?
Mr. Williams.
Williams follows him. So do you know whether or not this individual said, hey, Williams, come follow me around? Or do you think they're still arguing, jawing at each other?
I believe it's sorry.
But you see him trying to move around to the other side and Williams follow him,
was
right?
it really wait, was it
And again,
muted?
You don't know what's being said, what's not being said. But the car pulls up and he goes to the driver's side of the vehicle.
Yes.
Hold on, for the,
He
there's
being Keller,
pronouns, let's identify, thank you.
I'm sorry, Judge.
Go ahead.
Garlington, we assume is probably maybe in the car because it didn't move by itself, correct? And Keller and Williams follows.
Yes.
Still backing up, right?
Yes, they both are.
Still jawing at each other, it looks like.
Yes.
Stop. Because now he's kind of going back a little bit, and that is Keller going back, and Williams kind of holding his ground, right?
Yes.
Go ahead. Stop. Can you see what Williams did just before he ran?
No.
Did you see where his hands were?
From that distance, it's kind of hard to tell.
Kind of hard. You didn't see Keller go chasing him around, right? He stayed right where basically where he was,
Yes.
right? Okay, go ahead. Who's that walking back into the apartment? Did you know, or did you notice that?
I can't tell.
But everybody's gone. Did you see anybody get out of that silver car?
Miss Garland's car?
Yes,
I don't believe I did at that time. No.
no one that got out of there. And you don't know where Williams went to, or did you? Were you able to track his path of where he ran to?
Around the side of the building and then back to his mother's apartment.
Back to his mother's apartment?
Correct.
Where is building 9? Do you know
No.
offhand?
No, sir.
You did receive information that Williams discarded a firearm.
Yes.
You knew then, or assumed, did you not, that both individuals that were standing in front here had firearms?
Yes.
Something was said or done to make them pull their guns out, correct?
Yes.
Do you see anything in this video that said, or that shows that William pulled the firearm out way back? Or did he have it out when he ran?
You can't see from the beginning of the video, but from the evidence that we recovered on scene, whenever he was running back past the 2012 Chrysler.
Well, that's where he shot.
Yes.
But do you know whether or not he pulled the gun out prior to that?
I don't know exactly where.
You couldn't tell.
No.
But something triggered them both to pull their firearms or indicate they had guns and the fight was on.
Correct.
Because they ran, right? I mean, it's common sense.
Yes.
So something was said. And something was said, would you agree with me, when Williams and Garlington were close to the front, Williams and Keller, close to the front of Garlington's vehicle?
Yeah.
That's where basically it all started.
Yes.
By the end started. And you don't know what was said, threats or anything like that?
No.
Was a firearm ever recovered around building 9?
No.
What
Is
about
that
building
indicative that
7?
Somebody was sent there to pick up the firearm?
God, where's my
I think it's somebody sent her to pick it up or somebody randomly picked it up.
Well, one, it was raining, right?
Yes.
And number 2, I haven't seen anybody else around the apartments. Did you see anybody else? I mean, we saw the Guidrys, we saw Williams, we saw Keller. But I didn't see anybody else around the apartments in that.
From this view, no, but that's a rather large apartment complex and there's buildings behind that building
Okay.
further south. And there's constant traffic, foot traffic and vehicle traffic.
And no one said, hey, I found a gun here?
No.
But Williams ran back into the apartment. So he ran around and came back into the apartment?
He ran into that breezeway. I don't know if he went inside the apartment, but he went to
And
that.
that's what I mean, is he ran back to the apartment?
Yes.
How fast did you get to the scene? Do you remember roughly? It wasn't too long.
I mean, patrol got there well before I did, maybe 20 minutes after it happened.
And Williams was still on the scene.
I believe so. Yeah, he was in the ambulance.
And then I believe you sent Officer Lopez and another person to St. Elizabeth.
Yes.
Were you at the scene when another vehicle was stopped? And it had to have been some time afterwards. You all were still on the scene. I'm not trying to trick you or anything. Officer Lopez said on the way back to Avery, they stopped a vehicle coming out of Avery and stopped them at a Walgreens. Do you remember that at all?
I remember the incident, but I think we had already cleared the scene when that happened.
Okay. And did you go over to that location?
This cop stuff?
Yeah.
No.
2 firearms were confiscated or placed into evidence, taken into evidence there. And 2 individuals were questioned. One was arrested for traffic violations or tickets. My question I have, Detective, is how did Garlington get there to over to the Walgreens? Do you know?
No.
I mean, Garlington made a statement, did she not, to the detective, to y'all?
Yes.
And so that took some time by the time you processed the scene and walked around, and especially when you found out there was a firearm somewhere, around there, right?
Yes.
How did she leave the scene to go over to where that traffic stop was?
Well, it was after we had already cleared the scene and she was away from us.
Okay. Do you know why you testified that you said that she was cooperative at the scene? Do you know what happened between the scene and Walgreens to make her agitated?
No.
Know why she would be agitated?
No.
At all? Something must have happened, right? If the officer said she was agitated?
Yes.
Subject to recall, Your Honor, as the witness. Thank you.
So defense counsel just stated, and you answered, the defendant was standing at the front of that vehicle the entire time.
Yep.
While Williams was running away.
Yes.
So in reference to where he was standing in that video, that's where these same casings were found in State's Exhibit 63.
Yes.
At that time, we see the victim running.
Correct.
Where's he running to?
Southwest.
This is the top of that 2016 Silver Chrysler, State's Exhibit 49.
It is.
And what direction were those bullets going?
Southwest.
Is that the same direction the victim was running?
Yes.
Was he running to a particular apartment?
I know his mother's apartment was just south of there.
You say south of here.
Yes.
We see the victim run around this way and he comes up. Was it in this area?
Yes.
And you actually saw him earlier in the video poking his head around.
Yes.
At any time, did he act in self-defense?
Yes.
Did he? What did he do in doing that?
Fire 2 rounds back towards.
Are those the same rounds you specified were in State's Exhibit 1 and 2 by that white vehicle?
Yes.
Which pulled up after the shooting occurred?
Correct.
State's Exhibit 74, identification marker 19. Where was this bullet?
Miss Guidry's apartment.
And Miss Guidry, let's specify, we have two here.
Shiloh.
Shiloh. Is Shiloh the mother to the victim, Ms.
Yes.
Williams?
Yes.
And she was there?
Correct.
Who else was in the home at that time?
Police and children.
Children?
Yes.
How many?
I don't recall exactly how many.
So in that video, let me go back to where. In this video, you say this is the defendant.
Correct.
And we see the victim running.
Yes.
I'm gonna pause right here. Oh, right here. This location is the same area you found in shell casings.
Yes.
And that's the same vehicle in which the bullets, I guess the entry up top was shooting southwest.
Yes.
The same location in which the victim ran to his mother's apartment.
Yes.
The same location where the children were.
Yes.
How many times have you responded to Avery Trace?
Objection, relevance, Judge.
Relevance, what is the relevance?
Your Honor,
As to,
asking based on his training
Go ahead.
experience.
Go ahead.
Based on his training experience, how many times he's been out, his familiarity with the location.
okay, what's your objection?
Relevance.
Well,
He's a former police officer, what his other towns have to do with what's connected to the case.
overruled, she is questioning him concerning his familiarity with this location.
So-
Overruled. Go ahead.
You said building number 9 was this one right here.
I believe, I don't remember exactly. They changed the numbers quite a few times over the years.
You've responded several times throughout the years.
Yes.
So you're familiar with this location.
Yes.
So according to your training experience, and you've watched the videos several times now, would Keller have stayed if he was in fear for his life?
Objection, Your Honor, call for speculation as to what Mr. Keller did or didn't do, or what Mr. Williams did.
Do you know the answer to that? The way it's asked, it's, he's asking you, she's asking you really to read his mind, and that's kind of hard to do. Sustained, you want to
Rephrase, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
So based off your training experience, whenever you're responding to a, I guess, open gunfire, let me get that. Is it common for one to stay in the same spot if they're in fear for their life? No further questions, Your Honor.
So someone might, if they were fear for their life, ask that person that pulled up in a car maybe for a ride. Or tried to get in, right, if they were in fear for their life.
Just try to leave.
Yeah, try to leave, try to maybe get in the car, maybe a silver car that was parked there, trying to get into the car to possibly leave in the driver's side, right?
Yes, you should.
Possibly. And so.
A
that-
touch
that's sign of
speculative,
fear
but
for their
okay.
safety, right? Possibly,
If he would have gotten in the car and left, yes.
or try to, that would be, maybe he couldn't, get in, we don't know, right? I mean, you weren't there.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, but if someone said maybe that if they were he's trying to get in the car, that would mean he's trying to get out of there.
Yes, if you were
Okay.
actually trying to get in the car.
And when he couldn't get in a vehicle, maybe run away or run away back home. running away, right?
Yeah, that, you know,
Right.
officer.
Um. But the big question is, Detective, would you agree with me, is the words that were said in front of that silver car, right? That triggered everyone running or doing something, right?
Yes.
That's where the fear is. That's where somebody says, oh, or both of them say, oh, something's going down, or we're taking this to the next level, correct?
Well, from my experience, when everybody began running.
Right.
that's when,
Something happened.
yeah, shots were being fired.
Something was said. Something was done. And that's two questions, right?
Yes.
You agree with me on both of them? And you can't tell whether or not, well, we know Williams had a gun, right? Because I told you he had a gun.
Yes.
Victim's a
So,
three-hole
you don't
wonder
know whether
now.
or not he said something like, what's up, cuz, or I'll settle this, or whatever it is, word saying, I'm fixing to shoot you.
Based on statements we got now.
Well, but you weren't there,
Correct.
right? But you know something was there. And you saw, did you not, where the individual tried to walk away and Williams walked up to him again on the driver's side, right?
Yes.
There was words said again. They kind of separated in front of the cars, right?
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, people started running. You saw somebody or him kind of back up, Williams running around the other way, right? And we don't know whether or not he showed his gun or not, did he? Do you? But you would agree that if somebody was trying to get in the car or take a car or run away to home, that usually shows that somebody's in fear for their safety. Because they wouldn't run away, would they? Right? Somebody wouldn't run away from something if they weren't scared.
Yes.
Reason and common sense, right?
Yeah, if he was scared.
Right.
He got
Sure. Again, thank you. Pass the witness.
Very briefly, Your Honor.
Okay.
Did the victim remain on scene, Joseph Williams?
Yes.
And upon your arrival, was the defendant anywhere on the scene?
No.
No further questions, Your Honor.
You ran away.
Is that a question?
You ran away, right? Detective, best as you know, right?
The suspect?
Yeah, suspect.
Yes. He
Because somebody asked you about the suspect.
Yeah, you know where I was.
Yeah, he ran. Nothing further.
Anything else?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Is this man excused?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are excused, sir. Thank you. And we will take a lunch break, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow we return back at 1:30. 1:30. Please remember the instruction that's given to you. Also, just a little word of advice. Honeybee Ham is downstairs, and they have a pretty good product if you want to eat there. Thank you. Everyone else remain seated while the jury exits first, please. Thank you. We'll see you back at 1:30.
Does the judge look sleepy? He always looks sleepy. Or like he's
And
passing
we
a
are
kidney
in,
stone.
recess for lunch. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So we're going to start day 1, part 2. And go a little bit more.
Could you introduce yourself to the jury, please?
Detective Adam Cousins.
How are you?
Adam Cousins. If you guys saw the Stefan and Angel trial I just did, this is one of the lead detectives, or is the lead detective in that trial.
I'm a detective with the city of Portland.
Good Lord, girl. Those heels are like, ooh.
How long have you been a detective for?
14 years.
All with the Port Arthur Police Department? Are you a certified peace officer? Were you a detective with Port Arthur Police Department on October 3rd of 2023? And what are your duties as a detective?
So I'm currently assigned to the major crimes unit. So I investigate homicide, robbery, aggravated assault, and death.
When you respond to a scene, what is the first thing that you do?
I can either walk the scene or meet with the responding patrol officers and other detectives that's there prior to my arrival and kind of get a debriefing about what occurred.
On October 3rd, did you respond to a shooting that had happened at the Avery Trace Apartments? What was the first thing that you did when you responded to that scene?
So in this particular incident, I walked the crime scene. I remember there was 2 vehicles that were involved. It had sustained gunshot holes to both of them. I saw shell casings on near one side of the car. Briefly walking around, met with the responding officer car. There I was advised that there was a gunshot victim of in the back of the ambulance. That he was later identified as Christopher Keller.
The person in the ambulance?
Joseph Williams.
Did you speak with Joseph Williams in the ambulance?
I did briefly. So when I opened up the back of the ambulance and he was, sitting there on the stretcher and I then went out and.
Object, I'm gonna object to hearsay for his
Trading
response.
cafeteria stock.
Response.
I'll rephrase the question. Your Honor.
Okay, sustained.
Did he tell you who had shot him?
He did.
So he was able to identify him.
Told me,
Objection again, you're out. Hearsay, you told me.
I'll rephrase the question, Your Honor.
I'm gonna object because it's based on hearsay.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have to take up a matter outside the presence of the jury. I'm gonna ask you if you'd be so kind to exit. This shouldn't take long, but we need to take up a short hearing on a matter and then we'll bring you right back in. Thank you for bearing with us. It's a rule of evidence matter. Thank you. And you just.
They were.
Because the question is, who shot him? And so. That's my objection, Judge. And there's nothing else.
Okay. 803 is the rule and there are exceptions to the rule and this is your opportunity if that's what you want to go into outside the presence of the jury or not.
No, it's fine. I'll ask Joseph Williams when he testifies what he told Officer Cousin.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right. The objection is sustained. Bring the jury in.
Audio's a little messed up here, but it gets better.
Jury is seated in the courtroom and state may proceed.
So Joseph Williams was in the ambulance.
correct.
Why was he in the ambulance?
He sustained a gunshot wound to his lower extremities.
Okay. Did it enter through his bottom and then exit through his thigh? Is that the injury?
I'm not sure. I just knew that he had a big shot all over the waist. I couldn't see where actually the location of the entrance or exit.
At that time, did he want to pursue charges?
Objection, Your Honor, again. Hearsay.
I guess it was from a statement that he had made, right? The objection is hearsay. And is it or is it not?
I
mean, was it something, well, you know the answer, not me. I don't.
Yes, it is. It's something that the victim said to the officer.
All right, your objection?
Hearsay.
Sustained.
When you got there, you identified two different vehicles. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Can you state exhibit number 48? Were these the 3 bullet holes that were found on Miss Arlington's car?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell what direction those bullets were being shot in?
After reviewing it, I could tell that they were shot from the driver's side of that vehicle, more in a back angle. So if you move that car up in its location, or maybe in like a southwestern leaf direction.
Attorney states 39 along with states 48. So we kind of have the car here. So they would have been being shot from where one of the officers is over here in this direction. Is that what you're saying?
Correct. That's myself and Officer Carr. So give or take in that direction where we're standing, I would say that the shooter was in that area, firing back towards the rear of the vehicle, towards to the right of that, without giving you car directions.
So about towards this car over here.
Correct.
So I'm showing you as best as I can on this video. if we're looking at those bullet shots, it would appear that the individual would have been right about here. Is that right?
That's correct.
Where this person in black is? And kind of shooting towards this person in white over here. Is that right?
Correct.
The person that's running away, would it seem like?
Correct.
And then maybe continuing over here where the person in white is running away over that way.
That's correct.
And that would be consistent with the evidence that we see in this car.
Yes, that would be, incorporate the angles of where the bullets penetrated at the top of the car.
Showing you says exhibit 55, does it look like the bullet came through the header of the car?
Oh, yes, that's the same vehicle that the exterior, 3 rounds have in.
And then I'm showing you safe exhibit number 45. Does it look like those bullets then exited through the back windshield of this car?
That's correct.
And just so that we're all clear, the car that we're talking about, that's Ms. Garlington's car, is that correct?
That's correct.
And Ms. Garlington's car and the surveillance video would have been this car right here, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And there was another silver Chrysler right here.
Yeah, sorry. Where you going, you're going to?
Whose car was that?
It was, I can't remember if it was Charlotte, Miss Charlotte Guidry or Kiera Guidry, but there's some other daughter. I don't know who actually owned it, but I know one of them did.
So, and that is the mother and the sister of Joseph Williams, is that correct? And did that car also sustain some damage?
Yes, it did.
County State Exhibit number 32. Is this the Guidry's vehicle?
Yes, it is.
And where did it sustain damage?
Most of, all around were concentrated on the rear end of the vehicle, backside.
I'm showing you State Exhibit number 33. Is this a bullet coming this way through the back?
Correct.
And then it looks like there's something on the back trunk, is that correct?
That's correct.
So if we have those 2 bullets that went through the back of the Guidry's vehicle, would that also be consistent with a shooter being at the front of Ms. Garlington's car and shooting towards the apartments?
Yes, that's correct. It lined up with the direction of where they were in the first car, Ms. Carlson's car.
And in fact, we're going to pause the video in 11 minutes and 6 seconds. It looks like the victim, Joseph Williams, is in front of the Guidry's car.
That's correct.
Okay. So if this person was shooting right here, we would have had the damage that's consistent with the Guidry's view.
Yes, that is correct.
Now, without telling me what anyone said, as part of your investigation, were you approached by Kiera Guidry?
What?
You didn't go find her. She found you?
Correct.
And did she want to give you a statement?
Yes, she did.
And in fact, did she give
That's
a
nice
video
of her.
statement?
She gave me a verbal one. I recorded, and then she spoke with Detective Cater and actually gave a video recording statement.
And did you speak to Shyla Guidry as well?
Very briefly.
Now, there has been some testimony that Joseph Williams shot a weapon. Was that weapon ever located?
No,
And was a weapon owned by Christopher Keller ever found?
no, it was.
So we never recovered any of the weapons in this case. Are you aware of how many of the shell casings that were found belonged to a weapon by Christopher Keller?
I do not. After the initial investigation, the case was handed over to Detective Cater. So I wasn't ready to, move further evidence tested after that.
I have no further questions of this witness.
Good afternoon, Detective.
Afternoon, sir.
Been a long time, huh?
a week.
Aw.
Several questions, okay?
Yeah.
This is the vehicle that had the bullet holes on the top, right?
Yes,
Garlington. This is Gidger, right?
yes.
Approximately, because we don't.
It's a
have
little
map
inside joke
around
between the
of
two. That's
scene
cute.
for some reason. How far from the back of this vehicle to this vehicle? 10 feet, 5 feet?
10, 15 feet.
10 feet, okay. Not very far.
No, no, sir.
And this is a person that you really can't see him shooting, then, but you kind of see the outline, right?
Correct.
Jury won't get
There's
it, but
also
it
a
is funny.
picture, and you were aware that one of the windows, I assume, was in this apartment complex. That was shot at.
I remember seeing a photograph of it.
Something, yeah, a window was, there's been evidence that there was a window broken. Would you agree with me that this was where Williams and Gidry lived on the bottom floor down here? If there's evidence that they ran in through here or came from here, or you saw them right here, would that indicate maybe they lived there?
Like I said, they lived in 4180, so I'm not sure what is that apartment number. And through being out there several times in my career, people come and go through those breezeways and buildings and building hop, for lack of a better term. So I don't, that is building 4180, but I'm not sure what apartment number they lived in.
Well, if there was testimony that said that a fragment of a bullet was recovered in a broken window in their apartment, you wouldn't disagree with that.
No.
You would agree that from the front of this car, it's even more to the left than this car over here, correct?
You sure you got the window that was struck? Yes, it was up to the left in the
I mean,
second car.
if this is the car, but it almost have to be almost what you were, the apartment, right?
Give or take.
Give or take a little bit, and then somewhere where maybe the judge is that silver car. This silver car right here.
Yeah, it was correct.
Did you get to see this video prior to today?
Briefly through, Detective Keller's investigation, I viewed it a couple times after he got it, but yeah. Not into.
Not in the detail where it was blown up to.
That's correct.
Okay. This is basically, you saw at least once.
Correct.
Okay. After you turned it over to Detective Keller, and we heard from him earlier today, did you have anything else to do with this?
Maybe later that evening, Officer Lopez called me about stopping the vehicle.
Okay.
But after the initial day, no.
Did you stay at the scene till it was finished up?
I did.
You did, so. There was testimony that when Officer Lopez was coming back from the hospital in Belmont, he spotted a vehicle coming out of Avery, stopped him at a Walgreens. 2 firearms were discovered in the vehicle. They thought maybe the 9mm might have been involved in this. Generally? Generally, right? Okay.
He was a little more
Do you know
cooperative
why
at
Garlington,
first,
the
and then
owner of
right
that
after
car,
he changed
how
his
she
mind.
showed up over there, or do you have any?
He's going to
knowledge that
testify.
she
We'll
showed
watch
up
it
or not?
tomorrow.
So when Officer Lopez called me about stopping the vehicle and locating guns inside there, one of the occupants was related to Mr. Williams. I had no information, or given no information. I didn't call it, and I showed up.
So is that no, that you don't know, you don't have a clue of why?
He saw the car on the gun and told him to log in the guns.
Okay, so you don't know how she got over there, why she went over there. I pass the witness. Thank you, Detective.
Anything else?
Nothing is witness, Your Honor.
You are excused, sir. Thank you. Next.
City Health Care Gidry.
Okay, so now this is the sister. The next three witnesses are good. I don't think we'll get to the victim today because it's quite long.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you are about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth.
We'll
and
go a little bit
nothing but the
longer.
Truth, so help you God. Please have a seat right there. Thank you.
And we'll do the last witnesses tomorrow, closing and verdict. Aw.
And the microphone toward her voice, please. Thank you.
But this really far up close. Okay. Gentlemen. Now, Miss Guidry, whenever I ask you a question and you respond, make sure you're talking into the microphone so that everyone can hear you, okay? You remember, okay, is your name Kara Guidry?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is your brother Joseph Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
Is your mom Charlotte Guidry?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know Christopher Keller?
Yes.
Is he in the courtroom today?
Yes.
Could you point to him and identify him by an article of clothing? May the record reflect you identified the defendant?
Yes, it will.
Now, Miss Guidry, you don't want to be here right now, do you?
I was forced to be here. I don't want to be here.
Right. You're supposed to be here by me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I subpoenaed you and I enforced you to be here. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you know Christopher Keller?
He was my ex.
How long did you guys date for?
Since I was like 17.
And so since you were 17, when did you guys break up?
When he went to jail.
When he went to jail.
Yeah.
Oh my God. When he went to jail. Did you not instruct your witnesses?
Do you have any kids with him?
No, man.
Do you have any kids?
Yeah.
How many kids do you have?
Typically, you shouldn't be telling the jury that she said the prosecutor asked well, I can go back a few seconds. Why did you guys break up?
He went to jail.
When he went to jail. And then we got married together.
Do you have any kids with him?
No, man.
No kids. Okay. All right.
How many kids?
Yeah.
How many kids do you have?
I have 2.
Were your kids
Yeah.
with you on October 3rd of 2023?
Yeah, that was with me, my kid.
Well, no, actually, so David says, so if I have this correct, she leads a friendly witness and asks open-ended questions of a potentially. Oh, yes, you are correct. Yeah, she leads the friendly witness earlier in the trial or in the beginning, and then right now she asks open-ended questions of a potentially hostile witness. No, girlfriend. Oh, I don't think they're married anymore. They broke up a whole bunch of times.
Was Christopher Keller there on October 3rd of 2023?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he do anything on that day?
I don't remember. I don't know.
You don't recall? Do you recall if your brother got shot that day?
Yeah, I know you got shot. Yeah.
Yeah. Did he get shot in the butt?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. To your knowledge.
Did your brother get shot in the ass, ma'am?
Yeah, it was last hospital.
Yeah. Did he have to have surgery?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Were you at your mom's house?
Yeah, I go.
Do you live with your mom or do you live somewhere else?
Like right now?
Or then?
During that time?
During that time?
I don't know. I stayed home. I was just at my mom. Yeah.
Do you remember why you were at your mom's house?
No,
Were you there to visit anyone or were you just
Judge
there to
gets
see your mom?
pissed at her in a bit.
I was just, I just don't, I was saying,
I'm trying to
What,
say
what?
exhibit number 3030. Is that your car? Or is that your mom's car?
this is my car.
Your car?
Yeah.
Was your mom's apartment like right over here? Is that where it was?
Yeah, that's what it. Yeah, not you.
Yeah. And it looks like your car got some bullet holes in it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
Not as many as my brother.
You don't know? Yeah. Do you know who did it?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
You don't remember?
I'm trying to say exhibit number 73. Is that your mom's window that got shot?
Yes, ma'am.
Trying to say exhibit number 74. Is that a closer picture of where your mom's window got shot?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that a bullet fragment on the inside of that window?
I don't know.
You can say exhibit number 75, is it? You may not still be able to tell, but if I told you that it was recovered as a bullet fragment, you would agree with me?
No, I don't know.
Okay. But your mom's window got shot, right?
Yeah, gosh, yeah, one of my shot.
Yeah. Were your kids in there?
No.
Where were your kids?
Everything, I don't remember, like, I don't remember nothing that happened that day.
I don't remember nothing that happened that day.
Yeah, I remember the hospital. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Like, maybe,
Do you remember talking to the police that day?
I don't remember nothing.
Do you remember telling the police that Christopher Keller shot your brother?
No, I don't.
Did you watch your statement this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you remember saying that in your, did you remember watching that in your statement that you told them that Christopher Keller shot your brother?
The video that I watched earlier, I don't remember, like, I don't remember none of it.
You don't remember the video you watched this morning?
Like, I'm talking about, like, when I was watching, I don't remember me, like, talking, saying, I don't remember none of it.
After watching your video, did you tell the police that Christopher Keller shot your brother? Is that what you told them at the time?
Yeah, I don't remember, like.
Come on, ma'am.
You agree you gave a video statement? Yes?
You said what?
You gave a video statement to the police, right?
That on my body camera?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You watched that statement this morning.
Yeah.
In that statement, did you
Huh?
say that Christopher Keller shot your brother?
I watched the video, but I don't remember now. I don't remember telling the police it, but I watched the video.
Okay, and what did you say in the video?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Oh,
Hold on, you don't remember what you saw this morning? Is that what your answer was?
What
she's asking.
like, I don't, but the police and all that was like 2 years ago. I don't remember none of it. Like, I don't remember nothing. Like,
Pay attention to the question she's asking you, ma'am, and be mindful you're under oath. Go ahead, ask your next question.
In that video that you watched this morning, did you tell the police that Christopher Keller shot your brother?
if it's on video, yeah, but I don't remember. Yeah, if it's on video, but I don't remember.
So it was on the video.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you tell the police on that video that your brother and Christopher Keller got in an argument and that he started shooting at your brother?
I don't remember.
Do you remember if your brother shot at Christopher Keller?
I don't remember.
Do you know Kayla Garlington?
Like, maybe, no, not like hanging around.
I'm trying to state exhibit number 39. Would this have been Kayla's car? Would that have been her car?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Turn your attention to exhibit number 77.
Paul says she's playing dumb or is really dumb. Neither the victim or his sister want to testify anymore. They just want to kind of move on, supposedly is what they say. So when the event happened, they were both hot under the collar. The victim was hot in the ass. And they said some stuff like, oh, yeah, it was Christopher Keller that did it. But very shortly after that, they're like, nah, I don't know what happened. Yeah, I didn't see nothing. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to prosecute. I don't want to press charges. So the DA is like, well, screw you. We're still pressing charges. So now she called his sister. She's going to call the victim next. We'll watch that tomorrow. But they're not outright hostile, but they're not cooperating at all with her. It's very difficult for her to get what she wants out of them.
Video. If this is your car here, right? Is that your car?
Sniffles.
My car is parked.
Yeah, so this car right here, parked.
Yeah, this, my car.
That's your car? And then would this have been Kayla's car?
I guess.
You get some. When Kayla pulled up, where were you?
I don't recall.
Just were you with your mom and your brother, or were you inside, or were you? Do you remember? You watched the video, right? This morning?
Oh, well, yeah, I watched the video.
Okay. In that video, did you say that Kayla drove up and asked if she needed to take Christopher Keller away?
I don't know.
Ma'am, this is what you saw this morning. This is what she's asking you. Do you remember what you saw this morning?
Yeah, the video.
All right, ma'am, that's what she's asking you. Do you remember what happened this morning?
Yeah, I didn't really want that. I don't remember.
Okay.
Ma'am, do you remember what happened this morning?
Yes.
She's asking you those questions. Please answer them. You're under oath. Thank you.
God.
And after she asked Christopher Keller to get in the car, is that when he started shooting? Is that what you said in the video this morning? I have no further questions.
Anything?
Just
go ahead.
Ms. Guidry, you and I have never talked, correct? You don't even know who I am.
I know.
And you know your brother was shot. Do you know any of the reasons how he got shot or how anything else happened? No. And you don't know any of the words that were said or anything that happened at all? That's Windsor.
Anything else?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
You are excused. Next, please.
State calls Joseph Williams.
I don't know.
You're excused, you can go on.
Okay.
Joseph Williams, you said?
Yes.
All right. Actually, it's only 30 minutes. Let's do the defendant. Today. Yeah, what the hell? Let's keep going for now. Maybe we'll see. But we'll get the defendant today. And then Mama Bear is after him. We'll see if we get to that. Mama Bear is pretty good. That one, I was listening this morning, kind of half listening, and my jaw dropped.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you are about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God. This way. Have a seat. Thank you.
All right.
Sorry, not
One thing,
defendant,
you're gonna have
victim.
to
Sorry,
scoot up a little bit
victim.
closer to be right close to the microphone so that everyone can hear you. Okay. No, you're good. Also, every time I ask you a question, you're gonna have to answer verbally, okay? We can't have any head shaking, nodding, that kind of a thing, okay? Exactly wrong.
Yes.
Is your name Joseph Williams?
Yes.
Okay. Are you related to Kiara Guidry?
Yes.
How are you related to her? Do you have any nieces and nephews?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so and she has two of them, right? Are you related to Charlotte Guidry? Were they with you on October 3rd? Okay, what were you guys doing? Do you remember? What, you weren't with them at all? Okay. Were you ever at the Avery Trace Apartments that day?
Yes.
Okay, but they weren't there?
I don't know where, but I was by myself.
You're by yourself.
Yes.
Hope he, I think he's sitting on his little hemorrhoid donut circle thing you had to bring from home.
Do you know Christopher Keller?
Oh, man.
No, man?
No, you don't know.
3rd, were you shot?
No, I don't know him. You know, he's only been, you know, banging my sister for, you know, over a decade, but I don't know him really.
Yes, ma'am.
Where were you shot? Did it come out? Were you shot in the back and then it came out through the front? Do you remember?
Exactly how it was. I don't remember that part.
Okay.
I don't remember. You don't remember how you were shot, sir? Can you go ahead and show the jury your injury, please? Come on, sir. He's so embarrassed. He got shot in the ass.
The hospital told an officer that it went in through your butt and came out through your thigh. You wouldn't have any reason to disagree with that, would you? Okay. Showing you safe exhibit number 76. Is that the bullet wound in your thigh?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you remember how it got there?
Yes.
How'd it get there?
Bullet.
A bullet?
Yes.
How'd it
Who
get there?
shot at you?
The gun just went off.
Attention to safe exhibit number 77. This is the surveillance camera from the Valero gas station across from Avery Trace apartment. That's as big as it gets. I'm so sorry.
You should say it was a SIG P320. Maybe that's what happened. Wasn't the defendant after all.
If your sister already testified that that was her car, you wouldn't have any reason to disagree with that, would you?
I can't even see that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sup, Maddie?
And that day, did Kayla Garlington pull up?
I don't know who it is.
You don't know who that is?
And for the record, that's SIG P320. I believe that's the gun that has serious manufacturing defects where the gun literally will just like go off. It's very dangerous.
Exhibit number 32. Is that your sister's car?
Right?
She testified that it was her car. You didn't have any reason to disagree with it, right? And it looks like that car has been shot, doesn't it?
I can't tell. Where was it shot at?
I'm gonna show you safe exhibit number 34.
Oh, no, I see.
Safe exhibit number 35, a little bit closer. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Safe exhibit 36, this is the back windshield. It looks like maybe a bullet came in through here, right?
Possibly.
Safe exhibit number 40. If there's been testimony that this was Kayla Garlington's car, and that all of these numbers right here are bullets and bullet casings, it looks like something happened there, right? Possibly, but you don't know because you weren't there.
You know what I'm saying?
I know you were there. That's why I'm asking you.
Exactly.
Did you get in an argument with someone that day?
How come?
You're ordered to answer the question. You're ordered to answer the question, sir. You're under oath. Answer the question. You were ordered by this court to answer the question. No comment is not an answer in a trial. Answer the question. Okay.
This guy's almost as bad as Woody in the YSL trial. Oh, how old are you? Grown. How many years are you? I plead the fifth. Oh, I got to hear that again.
You're ordered to answer the question.
Did you get in an argument with someone that day?
How come? You're ordered to answer the question. You're ordered to answer the question, sir. You're under oath. Answer the question. You were ordered by this court to answer the question. No comment is not an answer in a trial. Answer the question.
But
Okay. No,
I got shot in the ass. Don't I get sympathy?
You didn't get in an argument with anyone?
No, you didn't get an argument.
Who did you talk to when you were at the Avery Trace Apartments?
I'm living.
No one else?
My liver?
Oh, man. And my sister.
And your sister? Yes?
Ask you a question.
Sure, go for it.
No.
Hold on.
No.
That's not, objection. That's not the way we wrote the rules.
What?
That's, the witness does not control the examination.
I was just interested.
If the attorneys do. Ask your next question, please. No, she's going to ask you. You're the one on the road. That's the way the rules work. Okay, go in. This someone's supposed to be seen. I'm sorry. Are you going to follow the rules or not, sir? I got you, sir. Thank you. Ask your next question.
I got to give props to the prosecutor, though. When he said, "Can I ask you a question?" She's just like, "Sure, go ahead." It took the judge and the defense attorney a couple seconds to be like, "What? No. You don't ask a question."
So you don't remember at all how you got shot? It just happened miraculously?
All right, I'll go back a second because it was pretty funny. Here.
Who did you talk to when you were at the Avery Trace Apartments?
I'm living.
No one else?
Oh, man. And my sister.
And your sister? Yes?
Ask you a question.
Sure, go for it.
Hold on. That's not, objection. That's not the way we wrote the rules. That's, the witness does not control the examination.
I was just interested.
If the attorneys do. Ask your next question, please.
She tried.
No, she's going to ask you. You're the one on the road. That's the way the rules work. Okay, go in. If someone's supposed to be silly, though. I'm sorry. Are you going to follow the rules or not, sir? I got you, sir. Thank you. Ask your next question.
So you don't remember at all how you got shot? It just happened miraculously?
I just remember shots.
Do you remember what direction they came from? Were they behind you? Were they in front of you? Were they the side of you? Where were they?
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
Everywhere.
Did you shoot at anyone that day?
Yes, ma'am.
Who did you shoot at?
Bearing the lead.
I was just shooting because I heard shots.
I was just shooting because I
So
heard
when you
shots.
hear shots, your first reaction is just to start shooting randomly?
If they're in my direction, yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Mildly inauspicious. Yeah, just go ahead and go Yosemite Sam on him.
But you don't know why anyone would have been shooting at you.
I don't know why. I don't know what was going on.
He was in Nam.
Showing safe exhibit number 68. Would this have been your mom's apartment right over here?
No, ma'am.
Where would it have been?
It was in the inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But her window got shot, right?
You so you. I'm not an answer, Judge. Truthfully, no, it's the way to answer it. No, she's asking about a different complex, sir. Different section.
Are you able to answer the question?
The answer wasn't really pertaining to the wrong department.
Oh, okay. You can explain your answer.
Yeah, that I didn't want to do that. You'd be like, sir. We could see him.
I didn't want to get yelled
Yeah,
at.
we'll rephrase the question. Thank you.
So if officers have testified that from their training and experience, that all of the bullets, that there's a shooter right here standing in front of this car, you wouldn't know anything about this.
You said I wouldn't know anything about that?
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
So you don't remember a person being right here.
I was in that view. I was behind people.
Okay, you're behind people. So you would have been over here in this direction.
No, ma'am.
Now where would you have been?
Side of the car.
So like right here,
Or there's people in front of me.
here,
I was on the sidewalk area closer to the grass.
okay, so you're over here.
The other side. That's the side.
Okay.
The other, yeah, that's that side.
All over.
Now I went over there.
Which way?
If that's the side, that second picture that you pointed at, behind that one, on that side, I was on the other side. That's the same side as the first picture. Right? On the right side, that's the same side.
So if you would have been,
I was on.
okay, there's a stick behind you. Can you point to where you would have been? Because I'm a little bit.
This is the side you was talking about already, right? That's the same side.
Okay, so you were.
Also here.
Okay, so you were toward in the apartment complex.
Yes, I was further. There was people in front of me.
What other people were in front of you? Do you remember?
My mother, sister.
So when the shots just started going, they were also kind of being shot at your mother and your sister, right?
I don't know who shots was being shot at.
But they would have been in danger too, right? If you got shot, right, and they were with you, they could have been in danger of getting shot. Okay. And you don't want to protect them?
Who was the one that got shot?
You.
Who-
It's not impossible.
You
not a
went and
riddle,
you signed
sir.
an affidavit of non-prosecution, is that correct?
What's that?
That means you signed something that said you didn't want to pursue charges anymore.
Yeah, I did.
Where did you sign that?
You said where did I sign? In the house.
In a house?
That's cool.
Yeah, remember where you signed it?
You talking about the paper?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It wasn't with the state, right? You didn't sign it with me. You signed it somewhere else and I got it later, right? Okay. What made you sign the affidavit of non-prosecution?
Because I was hearing about the speculation that I wanted to press charge and seek justice at the hospital when I never said anything. That's what I'm gonna do that.
You understand that when a case gets charged with the district attorney's office, it's up to the DA's office on whether we're going to continue with the case or not. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And we're pursuing this against your will, right? It has something to do with you because you got shot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the victim in this, right? You got shot. Okay, your sister's car got shot, right?
You know, to show that I ain't know that.
Are you saying that Christopher Keller did not shoot you?
I'm saying, I don't know who was shooting. That's what I said. I wasn't in the view.
Did the person who was shooting you look like the man who's sitting right over here?
I couldn't see again, man. I couldn't see.
So you can't say that this man didn't shoot you, you're just not saying that he did.
I'm saying I couldn't see. I didn't know who was shooting. I wasn't in the view. That's what I said the first time. I'm sorry.
You know, your sister testified that she told the police that Christopher Keller shot you.
I know it already.
Okay, and
That's not good. I mean,
do you have any reason to disbelieve her? That was Christopher Keller?
she had her own beliefs. I have my own.
She have her own beliefs.
How long had your sister dated
Oh my
Christopher
God.
Keller for?
I don't know.
If she had said that she dated him for a long time since she was 17, that's a good amount of years, right?
Possibly.
Okay. And all
Possibly.
that time, you never met him, not once?
My sister was 17. I was in college. I didn't stay with my mom. I didn't stay with them. I recently started being around them.
Okay. So you wouldn't have known anyone that your sister dated?
No, man.
She's been with him well over a decade, off and on. He never popped up once at a family gathering.
You don't talk like that.
I'm going to show you again, state's exhibit number 77. So if your sister testifies that this is her car, you don't have any reason to disagree with that.
I don't.
And if your sister testified that this was your mom's apartment, you would disagree.
No. That's the right one. You was pointing at the other one.
Oh, okay.
If you pay attention, this is another section that's behind it that you was pointing at. That's not the section, but where you have the arrow, that is the section.
Okay, so this is your mom's apartment.
Yep.
Right here.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate the clarification.
No, you're right.
And then were you wearing white that day? Would this have been you? You know,
I don't remember about playing.
how tall are you, would you say?
6'5".
So you're pretty tall.
Yes, ma'am.
So you're probably gonna be the tallest person in the video.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So does this look like a bunch of people congregating in an area in front of this car?
Yes.
And this seems to be about the tallest person, right? So this car is driving up a little bit, right?
Yes.
And you're still over here with all of these people, right?
Yes.
And then you and someone come over here to the back of this car, right?
I think that's the front, but
Okay, the front of it, yeah. You know who this person was?
what person? In the black burger?
Yeah, this person, look.
That's a little guy. I don't remember. I don't know.
And then for some reason, it looks like the little guy kind of runs at you, right?
What planet?
Was lady running away?
I don't know. What? What about you?
No, you're good.
They don't look like me. I mean, they don't seem like me. I don't think it happened like that.
So you think the video is wrong?
There might be a different time.
That person stays over by the car, and it looks like that person runs up towards that apartment complex, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, but you think that was a different time, that's not you?
And did the person in the white jacket run themselves?
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be.
Well, I don't know if they run, they run this way.
I know, but the jacket still showing after the Jeep had passed. There's no way I'm that dog. See? I don't even think I had on white that day.
So you think that very tall person and an incident right before police show up after a phone call with the exact cars that were shot up is a different person?
This was after the fact. This was after the shooting?
No, this was during the shooting.
Oh, that's not me. I don't think I had a way. And I wouldn't have been able to run that point.
Oh, so the video sped up from the surveillance video, no one runs that fast. You're not a superhero.
I was about to say, I don't think, I don't,
But if your mom and your sister said that Christopher Keller shot you that day, you wouldn't have any reason to disagree with their thoughts.
Well, Jack, as to mom has not testified, or if she's going to testify, there's been no evidence to say that she's the one who made that statement that. Shot anybody.
Your response.
That's fine, Your Honor. Do you have any reason to disbelieve your sister when she said that Christopher Keller shot you?
she had no.
Okay, but if she dated Christopher Keller since she was 17, she's got a pretty good idea of who he is, right?
Yeah,
Okay, she would be able to identify him pretty well, wouldn't she? I have no further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Mr. Williams, you and I have never talked, correct?
No, sir.
You don't know who I am, do you?
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
But have we ever talked about this case?
No, sir.
Ever ask you to do anything?
No, sir.
Did you ever come to my office to do anything?
No, sir.
Okay. Now we're talking about something about an affidavit of non-prosecution. I didn't give it to you, did I?
No, sir.
Okay.
Needs to focus on that a lot more.
You're saying now that that's not even you in the video?
I'm saying it looks, on the video, it doesn't look like me.
Prior, you were somewhere in the area there, were you or were you not? I'm trying to figure out what your testimony
I'm
is.
talking about before everything started.
Okay. And you left, or,
I didn't answer the question.
oh, answer the question.
No, I'm saying, I was asking you.
Oh, you can't ask me a question, Mr. Williams.
Talking about before, I was asking, is he talking about before it?
Oh, okay. Clarify.
Rephrase.
Okay, so
You all right over there, or do you need some medication or anything? All right. Yeah, just answer the questions under oath, truthfully.
did you start running before the shooting or after the shooting? Do you remember? Okay.
He needs
Do
some
you know
preparation
whether or
H,
not-
Judge.
Or did you hear anybody argue between any of the individuals
No.
before?
No.
Were you even around in that area before? Or do you know? And I want to say, were you ever even, this, I guess, is your mom's apartment?
Yes, sir.
It looks like it.
Yes, sir.
Were you ever even around that area prior to all this shooting happening?
I was on the other side. Right. I was in the front, but I wasn't right there.
Okay. And you did pull out your gun, didn't you?
Yeah, I heard the shots. The shot.
Were there any arguing before that? Do you know if you weren't in an argument with anybody, were you?
No.
You didn't have any words with anybody, did you, beforehand? I mean, you were just there.
Yeah, I was talking about my mom.
You talked to your mom. Do you know if your mom or your sister were arguing with anybody?
I don't.
Okay. But you weren't in an argument with anybody.
No.
And you certainly didn't pull a gun out on anybody that day, did you?
No.
You didn't show a gun to anybody, did you?
No.
At the time of the shooting, were you running or were you walking or just standing still? And that's 3 questions, but
I was trying to figure out what was going on.
okay. At the time of the shooting that you pulled out your gun, were you standing still?
When I pulled out my gun,
Yeah. Were you standing still? Do you remember?
I was limping.
You were limping?
Yeah.
Okay. What happened to your firearm?
I threw it in the bushes like I told the cops.
Do you know why the police never found it?
Somebody must have picked it up when I came down.
Do you know what building you were around when you threw it in the bushes?
The bushes right in front of my mom's apartment.
And did you tell the police in front of the apartment?
No, I told them just bushes. I didn't tell them anything.
So the gun was in front of, you threw it in front of the apartment?
Yeah, it's a generator and some bushes right there. Right in front of the window.
Hold on a minute. Here's the front of the apartment, right?
Yes, sir.
The bushes and here you're talking about?
Yes, sir.
And there's a generator there?
Yes, sir. They got me in front of all the apartment windows.
And that's where you threw it.
Yes, sir.
And you never saw that again, did you?
I haven't seen that since.
But prior to you shooting, you weren't in any argument, right?
No, sir.
You didn't see your sister arguing with anybody?
I wasn't in the vicinity. Walked up and
So you never got in the middle of anybody or talked to anybody or had any word with anybody prior to you hearing shots?
no, sir.
Anything else?
I passed the witness, John.
Anything else?
Yeah, Sharon, that's a good question. You said that you're 6'5", right?
Yes, ma'am.
If someone was about 5'8", that's almost a foot shorter than you, right? That would be considered a tiny man? Is that was your language, that this was a tiny man, right?
Hold on, I'm 5'9". I don't consider me tiny.
The person you was referring to most definitely was 5'2".
5'2"? Because I'm 5'2". And I tell you right now, I'm what car is like right here. It's way shorter than that man.
You're the same height that little person in the black. Wow.
You want to stand up next to me, see how much taller you are than me?
If you need me to.
I'll take off my heels, we can do it. I promise you, it's way shorter than that guy.
He looked about 5'3", your height.
No, because I can't even see the top of a car. I wish I could. Make it so much more convenient. Can't. You realize that a lot of your testimony today has been inconsistent, right?
Yeah.
Why do you feel like
Right.
you can't be completely truthful in this trial?
Mischaracterization.
I didn't realize that he made other statements that are written because I have not been provided with them.
I'm inconsistent in his testimony today.
And number two is I'm objecting on whether or not it's truthful or not because it invades province of the jury because
Yeah.
they are the judges of the credibility.
That's
It's a
true. They're the
argument.
ones that make the decisions on how much weight and credibility to give to the evidence. She's on the redirect. Overruled, she can ask. The
What?
question.
Why do you feel like you can't be completely truthful in this trial today?
She's characterizing the evidence.
I have no further questions, John.
Anything? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short break. Relax, stretch your legs 10 minutes. Report back outside. Everyone else remains seated while the jury exits first. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Yeah, Stevens is over it. He just wants this done. All right. I'm going to end here. We got Mama Bear tomorrow. That's really good. Then I believe we got a witness in the morning, or the morning today. And that's pretty good. Then we get closing and verdict. So that'll all be done tomorrow. I got the stream. Should be all set up. I'll redirect y'all over there. But yeah, this was really interesting, and I think it gets more interesting once we hear from Mama Bear. It's not quite as clear cut as I expected it to be when I went into this. Really, I just kind of wanted to cover this because it was funny that somebody got shot in the ass. But I feel like it's a self-defense case, and we get more into who shot first. Does he have lawful self-defense? And how are they going to, argue it in closing? Okay, whatever happened with that other guy, Stefan Angel, he was convicted. He got 75 years. Shortly after he was convicted, that's when his son or his brother and the victim's family, two of the victim's family, got into a fight. Let's see. Paul says, if he had a legal gun, etc., why throw it away? Yep. I mean, when you're in a self-defense situation, your credibility is pretty important. So if you start throwing your gun away, start lying, start acting evasive, anything but truthful, or even just remaining silent, say it's a self-defense claim, I'm going to talk to my lawyer and then have my lawyer talk to you guys. Okay. But when you start throwing your gun away, or if you use a gun and then just go home, don't tell the cops, just you kill somebody and that's it. It's an uphill battle for you to prove self-defense at that point. The case with the three boys who were fighting, their case is coming up in a few weeks. I have it on the calendar. Yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing he wasn't allowed to have it. Be amazing if Bronca, analyze this. Okay, guys, I am going to end now. Thank you so much, Louise, for all the notes on this and keeping me updated. That has been so helpful. And yeah, this has just been awesome and a lot of fun to cover. So we'll finish it up tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow morning for Courtroom Roulette at 10 o'clock. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out, and I shall see you guys tomorrow. Bye.